Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Don Hussam Habibis. Big up to every single one of you guys. Please do make sure you guys are liking the video. Do make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Please do hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe to the channel. Why do I feel like, just move me to the middle right here. So yeah, everyone knows why we're late, Habibis. Stop acting shocked. There is a member of Ahwa that is always late. So, yeah, it is what it is. Joining us first and foremost, everyone's favorite Libyan fraud, Fellaini from Wish is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's favorite Habibi from Manchester. Man like Ahmed is in the building. How you doing, Ahmed, man? There you are.
What are you saying? What's everyone saying, man?
Okay, tell the whole world who was late because they don't believe me.
Bro, Hamza is always late, by the way. Always late.
Can you tell them? They always think it's me. Tell them, please.
Bro, listen, Hamza, this guy can't arrive late, ever. He's never late. He's either, and the minute I called him a fraud, he rose straight away. Now he's going to talk about
He's going to talk about how finished I am, blah, 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 blah. He'll be late, but then he'll spend like 30 minutes on one. Big up to Hamza, though, anyway. It's all love, anyway. Big up Hamza.
They're telling me in the chat he was on a space. So on top of all this, he was on a space as well.
Wow. Yeah, but you know that, bro. Come on, bro. It runs in the city DNA, bro. No loyalty. Come on.
There you are. Always on spaces, Hamza. Eh? Fair enough. Okay, Hamza. Okay. Anyway, joining us today, you get me. At this point, he's the permanent member of Ahwa because Ziad's out there hanging out with Mrs. Turkey. You get me. So joining us on the channel is the other half of the Mud Brothers. The biggest liar on YouTube, the guy that tells us he deadlifts 200 kilograms. You're a liar. Man like Ahmed is in the building. How you doing, Ahmed, man?
Big up to everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Hey, man, enjoying myself, man. Enjoying myself. Big up to everyone.
Of course you're enjoying yourself. You haven't watched Chelsea.
Not really. Listen, I enjoy myself if I watch Chelsea or not. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Hey, go on, man. You got to enjoy life, man. Live, love life, man. Chelsea or no Chelsea. Big up, bro.
Subhanallah. Joining us as well to replace Saad today. Saad had an emergency kind of a little bit with his sister and stuff. Big up to Saad. The man, the myth, the legend. Hamza's biggest headache, you get me? There's no need for him to do any accents today or do any voices because it's already difficult enough getting through to Hamza's skull. He don't need to use any different voices.
Yeah,
man like Dayo is in the building. How you doing, Dayo, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How's everybody doing?
Your name on this show is Dawood, by the way.
Dawood, yes, Dawood. For those of you that
see,
don't know,
the people even realize.
Dawood. I need to change it. Let me do that real quick. Let me change that real quick.
Let's go, Dawood, man. Big up Dawood. And finally, of course, last but not least, the fraud of the hour, man like Hamza. Hi, Hamza.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Yes.
I was the first one here. These frauds are always late. We know it's always late. Always late.
Say that with a straight face, Hamza.
Yeah, listen.
Say that with a straight face. I dare you. Say it.
Yeah?
Say it with a straight face without laughing.
When you won the league 4 times in a row.
Oh, here we go.
Ya Allah. That's not what we're asking you to say.
Win 4 in a row, then you can chat to me. You can come anytime late. But if I've got 4 in a row, you can't chat to me, man. You can't blame me for anything. I'm the guy that delivers the league every year. Come on, man.
What has that got to do with you being late?
Why do you have an England shirt as well, by the way?
What has that got to do? What has that got to do with you being late, Hamza?
Yo, I'm finding the next shirt.
Hamza, what has that got to do with you being late?
Huh?
What has that got to do with you being late?
Nothing.
Winning leagues.
Yeah, what correlates the two? Like, explain it to me.
First of all, you didn't win the league.
Explain what winning the league and you being late. Are you being late in life for your opportunities? Explain it to me.
Yes.
Just explain those two things.
Okay, let me go. Does your boss come in late to work?
No,
he does.
No, he does not. I'm the boss. I get to work at 7. You don't know
your boss then. You don't.
I'm the boss. I get to work at 7 for everybody.
No, you're not. You don't look like a boss.
I am the boss of my own company, and I get to work at 7. Yes. You don't have to look like it. You just have to be it.
When's the last time you won the league? How old are you?
How old was I when we won the league last time? 2004. That was 24 years ago. I was what, 21, 22 years old? I'm 45, by the way. Maybe you think I'm like one of
You're the
those.
only one that can
You
tell
probably
me.
think I'm like the same
Mamma
age,
mia.
right around like Ahmed.
Lordy Lord.
So I was old enough.
Lordy Lord, mate.
Ahmed's
I
taking
was
the
old
piss
enough.
now.
Don't worry
Dayo's got
about
the
it.
baby face, man. Dayo's got baby
Is
face.
Yeah,
this
don't let
guy,
it-
man?
Don't let it deceive you.
Anyway, we have to focus. Big up to my guy Matthew. Matthew, by the way, don't think I forgot the videos that you sent me. I have, but Ziad is not here and Jacob is not here. So I'm gonna play that video this Sunday. This is a Galatasaray fan.
Ziad's never here. Ziad's
Sam,
never
just
here.
before you go,
Listen,
Sam,
this is a Galatasaray fan that watches the channel, and he was like, "You have to cook Ziad for us getting Osimhen." Don't worry, we will. We will. Ahlan wa sahlan, y'all. This episode is gonna be spicier than the MasterChef final. We're gonna cook a lot. Big up to my Nigerian and Galatasaray brothers. We deserve this. Let me drink
that's
some
our
London
friend.
tears right now. Big up. See?
Merhaba.
Hamza, we have people watching us in,
Let's say
in Turkey. You see? There you
But
are.
I know. They're saying because of me, because I conquered that country.
Ya
I'm the
Allah.
one
You
that
just-
delivered the Champions League and made
Hamza,
people happy.
20 years before you won the Champions League,
Yeah,
we
big
won
up.
it in Istanbul.
Erdogan gave me the.
We
chance.
won it in Istanbul against Dida and Cafu and Maldini. Show some
Bro,
respect.
I
Listen,
won
man.
it. I
Listen.
didn't win it on a
Can I
draw.
just say,
What's
yeah,
on
it's
the-
interesting. You see that guy that's in the.
Listen, I didn't win it on penalties.
Turkish
didn't
legend.
say, yo,
Turkish legend.
Let's do 50-50.
There we go, man.
Hence,
Listen, we're
I
international.
won
We're
it.
international.
90 minutes. I say, yo, game done. You know when you're fighting boxing, yeah, and it was a knockout. I came as a knockout. Hussam was like, let's go to the judge's decision. Yeah, 11-12. Yeah, 12-11, and it was split
nice.
Can we not
decision.
do this today, Ahmed?
Well
please?
done. Congratulations for your split decision, man. Well done. Congratulations, Liverpool.
Interesting,
And then you
interesting,
go-
man. Interesting indeed.
Ahmed,
Interesting.
You know what's
indeed.
a funny thing? They tell me
What's
that's the greatest ever Champions League. I'm saying, yo,
They don't know, man. They don't know about my Champions League, man. They don't know my
do
Champions League.
something like proper
They don't know
90.
about
You
my
literally
Champions
won
League.
yours on penalties as well.
We don't know. Listen, that's the greatest Champions League went out in their own gaff. We beat them in their own gaff
Yes,
in the
Ahmed,
final.
that's why I respect you. Ahmed, I respect you. You've
He
done
won it on
You've done
penalties.
it without
We
penalties.
beat them in their own gaff, bro. There's
Hamza,
nothing-
why are
there's
you
no-
such
we
a
cannot-
flip
Even
flop?
Man
Ahmed
United have
literally
done
won
it
it on
without penalties.
penalties.
Big up Man United.
I don't care if I won a penalty or not. Listen,
You
I won.
literally won it on penalties.
Listen, I don't even care. I beat these man in their own gaff. I beat them in their own stadium. You can't come back from that, bro.
Hey, look at Dayo's face. Dayo doesn't understand Champions League. Look at his face. He's like wondering. He's dazed, man. He's like, yo, what were you guys talking about? Dayo's like, yo.
I'm waiting for
You
you.
like spinning around,
I'm
yes.
just waiting for. See, I'm just waiting for you. European hungry. That's all you focus on. When you're done, when you're done licking each other and patting each other on the back, let's have
Anyways,
proper
man,
conversation.
No European heritage up top, man. No European heritage.
No. I don't listen.
man.
Like I
No
said,
European
I mean,
It was
what
like
it is.
this. It was
It
like
is what
this.
it is. Look, see, look, I'm always like this, but it is what it is. We don't have an
Bro,
European trophy,
bro,
but
he
we're
was
not
like
here.
this,
We're not here to
man.
talk
I was
about
like,
European trophy.
Nah, I
You
mean,
can do that.
Bricks
You know what we're here to
Arsenal,
talk
man.
about.
Bricks
You know
Arsenal,
what we're
Arsenal.
you know what we're here to
Bricks
talk about
Arsenal.
now. You know what we're here to talk about. So we're not here to talk about European. If you want to talk about if you want to talk about Champions League, don't invite me to the show. There's no point inviting me. Do you understand?
Huh?
You can invite yourselves and talk Champions League. But if you want to talk about general football and you want me to come here and give you my opinion on your useless club that could not get Osimhen even last minute because you guys are so useless, or is it no, hold on, with all your noise that you're making, or is this Ahmed's club after 3 games, or Ahmed's club after 3 games and you're -3 now this season, you were -1 last season, or is this
man? You see
no,
this Ahmed, yeah? You see this
let's
Ahmed?
go there. Let's go there. That's what we keep talking about.
man. It hits them that easily.
I don't
man.
have UCL, so I'll be
Fine.
quiet
Let me
about
know.
it. But the minute I get one UCL, you know it's over for all of you.
No,
You're finished, all of you.
Time, bro.
That's all I'm saying. Exactly. So let's carry
Alright,
on.
buddy. We'll see, man. We'll see, man.
It is what it is. Big up to you, Matthew. Mo Trafford filled with United tears. I love it. I'll be honest with you. The most disrespectful picture to start the Premier League is this. This is by far the most disrespectful picture to start this Premier League campaign right here. The level of disrespect from Salah to just take the selfie right here. Beautiful. Big up to you, my guy, Mito. Listen, big up to all of you guys. Big up to you, Sean, as well. Listen, 400 people in here. We ain't even started yet. Please do hit that like button. Please do subscribe, every single one of you, because we have a lot of topics to discuss today. So much to talk about. So I want us to get the likes up ASAP. We need to get to 100 likes right now. So close your live chat. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. All these guys' channels in the description as well. And Hamza suggested a topic today. Hamza called me yesterday. He's like, Hussam, I have a topic to suggest. He said, this is completely Hamza's idea, so I give him full-on creative credit. He told me, Hussam, we have to discuss who's more in the mud, Manchester United or Chelsea Football Club. This is the question that Hamza wanted to ask. Obviously, you have Ahmed against Ahmed as well. You know, one Chelsea corner, one United corner to fight it. But before I let them go, I want to start with the guy that gave the idea, which is Hamza. Hamza, unmute your mic. Tell the whole world who you think is more in the mud before we let Ahmed and Ahmed defend their clubs.
You know, it's a tough decision, man. Bro, I was thinking even today, who's gonna finish? Who's gonna be on who's gonna be finishing top 5 or top 6 or top 4? Is it Chelsea or United? And I'm thinking, I'm looking at Chelsea. I'm concerned. Okay, their attacking is good, but they couldn't beat Crystal Palace. I'm seeing Servette dunking on them. I'm seeing these guys struggling in Europa. You know, they're the first time in English, they're the first club in English football history to have lost Europa Conference League qualifications.
Oh my God.
Did you know that? They're the first ever. It will be officially in the world record books. Who's the first team to have ever lost in English football a Europa League qualification? And it'll be like Liverpool, no. United, no. I didn't play. Dayo didn't play. Ahmed was like, yeah, dude, I know that. It's me. So to me, I'm looking at Chelsea. I'm thinking Chelsea are in a big mud because the two things they had to get this summer was not attacking. It was defensive. Bro, I'm thinking, you are mad. Who are these owners like? Who advises these guys? Who are the chief advisor of Chelsea Football Club? Literally, clueless, pathetic. Bro, it was defense. You've seen Arsenal's defense. Absolutely impressive. Man City's defense, impressive. Sam's defense, impressive. Chelsea's defense is a joke, bro. It's a joke. This no one knows. Disasi is a joke. They praised him. He can't start now. They said Badashile was going to be a fast choice centre back last season. He can't even start now.
Mm-hmm.
Reece James is the best defender. He can't stay fit. Yeah. The guy's only spending time in the ambulance, hospitals, any departments. This guy is never playing. No doubt. He doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
He was expected to come back. He's already out again. There's an issue with that. Yeah. Then you got Toby Adebayo, who I don't rate as a signing. He was a Man City academy, but is he Chelsea's level? Yeah. Then you look at Fofana, 2-year injury, knee injury, out. Yeah. Liwa Kowo, this guy is not it. You're seeing, bro, even Crystal Palace could have scored the second. Chelsea's could have conceded 2 or 3 goals. They had chances. Kamada could have scored there. So I'm looking, you're at home. You talk with Chest. You said you beat Wolves 6-2. You said you're going to beat Palace. Wallahi, I was talking to Chelsea fans. They say, it's going to be an easy game. We're going to beat Palace. Bro, I said, yo, I know Palace have lost Olise. I know Palace have lost Anderson. Palace are weak, bro. They've just signed Nketiah. They can't play him. They had to do a new choice centre-back, bro. They don't even know they chose centre-back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a weak Palace side. Yeah? Who had a player from Blackburn Rovers, Division 1, called Adam Wharton. He is more cleaner than Enzo, wallahi. Adam Wharton looked cleaner the way he plays the ball. But he just doesn't lose the ball. Adam Wharton, I've been telling people, yeah, Adam Wharton looks good, man. Yeah, he's playing the ball. He doesn't look. Enzo's there, spraying the ball away, losing the ball. So I'm looking at Chelsea, I'm thinking, Chelsea are in trouble. Okay, attacking-wise, they look good. Then the other side that they did not strengthen, striker. Striker, Hussam, they had an opportunity. Osimhen was a guy. Look, I'll put my hand in, yeah? I thought Osimhen was a guy. Osimhen was a guy. Bro, you fumbled the bag. They fumbled the bag. They fumbled that bag. They went to give Osimhen 4 million. Who's the striker? Nicola Jackson. He missed 1-on-1. He missed a 1-on-1 against Servette. This guy, I'm a better striker on a 5-a-side goal than this guy. Fact.
Than who?
Osimhen. Fact. I believe. Well, son, bring Osimhen, guys. Chelsea fan, do a petition. Bring Osimhen 1-on-1 and me 1-on-1. I guarantee I'm scoring more goals than Osimhen on a 1-on-1 pitch. I guarantee you. Also,
Hamza, what kind of drugs do you do?
Well, you just said, Hamza, that they should have got us.
Hamza,
listen, yeah.
Hamza, what type of drugs
A
do you
lot of
do?
what I'm hearing right now, yeah, is there's a lot of trolling. That's why I'm staying silent because I'm not even going to reply to this because there's a lot.
No,
of
I just want to understand. I just want to say.
Can I
something.
show you one of Hamza's goals? Maybe you'll change your opinion.
bro, I've
See, it's easy, man. What's going on?
top corner.
That's how
Keeper did not know.
your goal, man.
Ready? Yeah, so Nicola Jackson, yeah? Chelsea striker. That's what you need to do. See that? That's how you do it. Good day yesterday, man.
How much are you paying these guys, Hamza? How much do you pay? How much do you pay these guys?
How many goals Hamza scored?
Play the
Man?
last one. Look at the defender. He went what? He did
You want me to play it again?
He did it.
Wow.
Even the cameraman was laughing at you.
Bro, but he loved it the way that I did it.
Even the cameraman was laughing at you.
Bro. So
Bruh.
I'm looking at Victor Osimhen, bro. That was that would have sealed them at top place. They fumbled the bag. There's no way, yeah. There's no way Chelsea Jackson's banging 15 league goals. 15, 18 goals.
You know how many goals he scored, Hamza, last season?
I know he scored how many?
He scored 14 goals.
League.
14 league goals he scored last summer.
Yeah.
As a striker, when you're playing how many games? How many games?
I think it was either 30 or like 31, stuff like that.
But that was his first season. And that was his first season. And that was his first season as well.
14 goals.
And that was his first season as well, Hamza.
So for me, it's quite illogical to say he's not going to reach 15. Like,
bro,
you know what I'm saying to you?
Hossam, can I clarify something, please? Hossam, this
Yes.
question that Hamza asked, Chelsea, Manchester United, who is more in the mud? Is it over the whole season or is it right now?
Whole season.
Over the whole season. Man
Whole
City is-
season.
Whole season. Man City is in the mud. Come January, once they announce
Man
the result.
City.
Yes,
He's
now
doing
in January, if it's all the whole season we're talking about, Man City in the mud by January once they announce your 115 results, because there's no how you're not getting 30 points deduction. Hamza, confirmed in January. You know they started
Dayo,
September. It is 2 months, September, October, November. Once they finish 10 weeks and they get the final results together, they announce it in January. I guarantee you, not only are you going to get a transfer ban, you will be given fines, unlimited, and we will now add 30 points deduction. We'll see who's in the mud by the end of the
30
season.
points is too nice, Dayo.
Because
30
this
points is
one,
too nice.
this
There's no
one
way
that
it's
you
gonna
want,
be.
no, wait now.
Man.
This one that you want to be comparing Man U and Chelsea, it is obvious who is better at this point. Because we can all tell. You just want to diss the two teams because you don't like them.
No,
Me, I'm waiting for your downfall in January, Hamza.
I'm ready.
Hamza, I guarantee you. Hamza, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, Hamza. Starting in February 1st, everybody look out. You will not see Hamza on any stream anymore. He's going to run.
Hamza, can you promise us to come on
Listen,
the
you will
Don
come on
Husam
this
channel?
the day they announce, Hamza, the day they announce it. See your face. You're already shaking. Your ear is shaking. Can you see your ear shaking? The day they announce your result like this, Hamza, bam. They announce it like bam, finish for you. You will come back on this stream on that night when they announce it, Hamza. You must come, because you are here. You want to be sitting on people's head and be talking. You will run out of this. You see this YouTube world that you like coming. You go and stay in spaces, because that's where you belong. Finally, when you're in Division 2. And you are playing the Servette that you are dissing them for, and Servette is knocking you 3-0 as well, because that's who you are going to. You won't even be able to play Conference League when they demote you. You're not even going to be in the Championship with 30 points. I feel sorry for you. You know your time is very near. In another 90 days, count it. And 90 days comes and goes like that. You think it's very far away. You're here, you're gallivanting, you're raising your shoulder, you're puffing out your chest, you're talking with. I feel very bad for you, because the soup that they are cooking for you, the food they are cooking, when they bring the bread, they are going to lick you like this. Finish, Man City, you're gone, you're ghost. I guarantee you.
Do I look sad?
Continue.
Look.
Continue. No, continue. That's why you're already wearing England jersey. Do you know why you're wearing England jersey? You can't even wear Man City jersey with confidence anymore. You can't wear it with confidence because you're already shaking. You're already shaking. In your mind, you're like, hey God, hey God, I know it's coming. You know it's coming. You know it is coming. You can smell it. Hamza, you can smell it. You can taste it. You can taste it. What? See, let me guarantee. Once September 1st starts and they begin the processions, they just begin to gather all the data. They say 10 weeks. 10 weeks is how many games? Before you know it, we've watched 8 games. We're already by December. Once we finish the next international break, and it's December, we are finished. Once it's December, after Christmas, that is my Christmas present will be a Man City jersey at the back that writes Division 2. I'll send it to you. I will order one with your name at the back, Division 2 at the back, my Hamza, and I will send it to you.
Listen,
you are finished this season. You are finished.
I've been below Warsaw.
They will relegate you back to where you belong.
Doesn't scare me.
They will relegate you back to where you belong. You are here talking about this one is better than that one. Is this why we are here? Is this why we are here? You the fraudulent club, you the criminals want to come and be talking about who's good and who's not good. With all the criminal cooking that you have been doing, you are finished this season. You are finished this season. Don't worry.
Man said he raised Doncaster, you know.
The thing is, I'm not scared to go down. I'm not scared, but I know I'm not going to go down. Please take me down. I'm going to win Division 2 easy. I'm going to come back and win the Premier League before you win the Premier League. I will win the league before you win it.
I have more Premier Leagues than you now. I have 13.
I can go down.
So what are you talking about?
And I win the league before Arsenal. How many?
What are you talking about?
I can go down and I'll come back to win before you.
Oh, you may never come back, Hamza. Hamza, you may never come back because what will happen is you're going to end up on Hamza. Do you remember High Five? Do you remember High Five? Do you remember High Five? That's where you're going to end up. You're going to end up back on High Five, not even Facebook, because your division. That's where the supporters are. They are still on High Five, AOL, using old school Wi-Fi. That's where you're going to end up. What give you in 35 points or 40 points? Bam, first deduction. Transfer ban for 3 years, boom, unlimited fines, 115 charges, at least 10 of them will knock you. 10 charges will pin you. Out of that one, and those 10, there
are 35 charges out of the 115.
Are they gonna take my Champions League?
In fact,
those ones are gonna. There's like 35 charges just failing.
You're going to end up. You're going back to the future. Don't worry. You're going back to the future.
At least 1/3 of the charges of the sick. At least 1/3 of the charges of the sick.
I feel bad for you. Yeah, talking about that thing. Saying,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You guys are this. You guys are that. See, come January, you better start doing. Look, and see, I'm saying it now. Hossam, you're here. Come December, I'm going to send Hamza a Man City jersey with Division 2 on the back. I am that confident that come January when they announce it, we will not see Hamza
can you
again.
make a promise to the people right now?
We will not see Hamza again.
If you get fined guilty.
Yes,
Hamza.
Let me say something.
You will not hide.
Listen, look at Arsenal. They're depending on us to be deducted.
Nobody's depending on anything. I didn't ask you to be a criminal. I didn't ask you to be a criminal. I did not be a criminal.
Dayo,
Arsenal fans used to cast Liverpool fans every year. You're so ashamed of Liverpool fans for depending Man City to be found guilty. We will win it when Klopp and Pep is here. We can't wait. Arteta, and now Klopp has left. Slot has come in. Yeah, they're shocked. How can Slot be Slot has come in, no signings. He's above them already. No experience. Hit the ground running. No excuses. Slot didn't say, give me time. Trust the process. Slot said, yo, I'm starting my job. When do you start our job? This day? Bang, I'm starting. And he's already, and your manager is still learning from the job. 3-4 years, finishing 8th position. Your manager finishes 8th. That's where he used to finish as a player with Everton. Don't forget where your manager came from. Your manager has the blood of Everton dripping. He used to
this guy is a clown compared. Hamza is such a clown. Hamza is such a clown compared, and he's Slot, who was an experienced manager who has come to a Liverpool club that already has a functional team, to a Mikel Arteta, who was an assistant manager, has never managed a senior team, coming to a national team that was a dead club at the time. You see, your comparisons don't make any sense. This is why your mindset, just like your club, is very criminal. This is why City is very criminal, because you cannot even be. You are so disingenuous in your comparisons that you cannot say, okay, let me take an experienced manager and compare with an experienced manager. You always want to find a dubious way. That's why you have 115 charges. That's why that is the reason why you are the way you are. There is no way. Listen, that is why you are the way you are.
Let's play. No, 1 second. Have you seen? Do you think Slot? Yeah. In the training ground, we'll say to Liverpool players, let's play Emirates. What's that song that they play? North London.
You never walk out.
Emirates. Do you think he'll bring speakers? Do you think that the guy will get a bump?
He does. Well, every manager does their thing their own way. The question
is, and say, yo, be alert. And you already know alert against Brighton. You go talk about pickpocketers. He brings a guy. He told you guys. He brought a pickpocket. Where did you find a pickpocketers? Your manager had to find the guy's a thief. He found pickpocketers, got people to be pickpocketed. And
Imagine somebody with 115 charges about to go to court, calling somebody a thief.
They're not alert.
But you see, again, I will say it again, Hamza. Sadly, you are so criminal in your approach to how you explain things that you can't even come to the truth and say exactly what it is. The people that were hired, of course, the press called them pickpockets. These guys are the guys that do magic. You know those guys that do magic and take your water and do all those things to you that they come and entertain you on your table. Those were the guys that they brought, and they pick their pockets. That's what those guys do. They do magic and they do all that. And that's what those people are. So for you to say because the press called it pickpocket, you too, because you are criminally minded, you can never be genuine about how you present anything. It is why you have 115 charges and you're looking for who else to call a criminal. Bro. You look at other clubs and find a way to say, oh, these ones are criminals. Those ones are criminals. But yet, you are the one with 115 charges plus bonus. You have bought 115 charges and you're going to get another one free. It is buy one, get one free for you guys come January. See, after they give you the ban, and the points deduction, the transfer ban and the points deduction, I pray they can give you unlimited fine for like 10 years. So that all the criminality that you are doing in between yourself, you know how you keep using your other companies to sponsor yourself, how you buy players from your other clubs and increase the amount of money and do all those Yahoo 419, all those things that you used to do underground. It will all come to the light, Hamza, come January. 90 days. Your days are numbered. Remember what Steve Harvey said. You need to date her for 90 days. She needs to date you for 90 days to know yourself. Your dating time of these 90 days have come, my brother. In 90 days, you shall realize, Hamza. You shall realize. Confirm. Continue.
Let him respond.
Sam,
we have to be fair.
Listen, easy. Am I scared in the court charges? I'm not scared of Premier League. Premier League, I'm not scared of Premier League. I'm bigger than Premier League, man. Premier League is nothing. Are you joking? I beat the court case in the European Court of Law, man. I went there, man. I walked out there. UEFA got shamed up. Who's Premier League?
Sam, you didn't. Sorry, Sam.
One second. His connection is already.
Hamza, you didn't beat Hamza. You did not beat the court case. You did not beat the court case, Hamza. Let's be honest, yeah. Let's be honest, Hamza. We did not beat the court case. It was beyond the time of approach.
Okay, I got found not guilty. But you know what? Listen, 1 second.
On a technicality.
So to me, yeah, every Premier League is nothing. Yeah, let me tell Premier League, you're messing with the wrong team. You're messing with the wrong team.
Have this chest in January. Have this chest in January. Have this chest in January.
A team that, thank God, has the greatest manager, the best owners in the world, and it's fantastic establishment, great supporters who are loyal. That we are willing to go Division 2.
115 supporters. Is it just the whole 115 of you?
You think you telling us we're gonna go Division 2? We're gonna say, oh my God, I don't want to go. I've been there, bro. I can say, yo, come back, guys. I can start hugging Macclesfield fans. Yo, brothers, come back here, bro. Bro, I would love it. I'll say, yo, mwah. Boys, I've rattled Arsenal. I've held those frauds.
It is not about you going to Division 2, Hamza. It's not about you going to Division 2. It's about justice for the criminal offenses that you have committed. The fact that you are criminals. Criminals winning. And then there's justice and you're still saying you're happy.
Let me tell you something. One thing that would happen to my
Look at you.
I know I'll be acquitted except one thing. The only thing I'll not be acquitted, I've said it to you, is failure to comply. You know what? Because you're not. I'm not. If a police asks me for evidence, I don't want to give it to you. Let's go court. Then find me guilty. But I'll be found guilty of failure to comply. That one I agree. Possibility. But the rest about, you paid Mancini back.
Yeah, but 35 of the 115 is all failure to comply.
No, listen.
35 of the 115 is all failure to comply.
There's a lot of charges, bro. There's a lot of charges.
It's Austin broke it out. It's 5 main charges. 5 repeated over years. Yeah. So what they've done, these are silly guys, man. They've just made a 1154 for you. To me, I see the same things mostly that have been done at UEFA. Sponsorship being overstated was found to be false. That's not true. The sponsorship related to Sheikh Mansour is not true. All this are going to be found absolutely. There's no evidence. Paying Mancini, paying Yaya Toure's agent back, bro. They're not gonna find anything, bro. There's nothing to find. It will be silly. But I want apologies because I told you something. I'm going to be honest here. We'll be found guilty for probably things. I know there's something like cutting the grass and bro. I'll get a lot more.
Those
I'll
are
cut this
not
grass
real,
next time,
Hamza.
bro. I'll
Those
take
are
that
not
back.
real. Those
Look,
are not real.
The other one that I've got, failure to comply with some. That one we got done over by.
There are 35 charges out of the 115 failure to comply. 35.
I don't want no failure to comply with the investigation. Not to do with about showing us.
Okay, but for those 35 charges, you are gonna get found guilty.
Yeah,
You know that.
probably two or three. Some not even 10, 2 or 3. Yo, Premier League needs us more than we need Premier League.
No, that's not
Premier
true.
League needs us.
That's not true. That's not true anymore. That is not true, Hamza. Hamza, that's not true.
Premier League need us because we are the big boys.
Hamza, what did you have for lunch? Hamza, what did you have for lunch? What did you have for lunch? Ahmed, please hold on. Hamza, what did you have for lunch? Hamza, what did you have for lunch? What did you have for lunch?
We were the first club to come out the Super League because you fools copied us. You followed us.
Hamza, what did you have for lunch? What did you have for lunch? It's a quick question, please.
Us when we said we're out.
Just answer the question. What did you have for lunch, Hamza?
You belong to us, 100%. When City said we're off the Super League,
what is this guy talking about?
Yeah.
This is why people need to cook their food before they eat it.
Manchester City is a big club. It's the biggest. We're not only Manchester City. We're City Football Club. It's a big organization. You don't mess.
You're not a big
club. No, I'm telling you, this is not small club. We'll come back to that, and I want to apologize.
Do you know? Let me say this to you. Hamza.
Every fraud that is on the comments, I need that day apologies. I need apology because I'm gonna wear a suit that day. I'm gonna buy a suit for that occasion. I will be here. Sam, I'm gonna go street.
I want to say, I want Hamza, calm down, relax.
I will cup of coffee here.
Hamza, I want to ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Hamza. I want you to give me a very honest answer. This is not even, don't even banter with this one. I want a very honest answer. If Manchester United gets punished by the FA and end up in Division 2, for the next 10, 20 years, people will still talk about them and remember everything that they have done. If Liverpool, right, if it happens to Liverpool, they will be remembered by the Gen A+. I don't know what the next gen is going to be. I know we have Gen Z now. I don't know what they're going to call the next alphabet. It can be Gen whatever. Those people will hear about them and remember them. You see, your achievements, because of how you're going to lose it, and because of the fact that it is through a criminal behavior that you're going to lose it. Once you go to Division 2, nobody will remember you again. Your history is wiped. There's only 115 fans that you have. How many of them will be alive in 20 years or 30 years? They're already old. The ones that followed them from Division 2. Your history will be wiped out. Because you guys are criminals, and because you have been punished by a court and a system, your legacy will be wiped out. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between a big club that did it the right way and then ended up losing it because they were not good or because they didn't buy players or they were badly run or whatever, than a club like yours that came and used conny, back road, back room, back ways, or very, very devious ways to get to the top. Yes. Now that it is coming to the light in 90 days, we are here for it.
We are here for it. Let me tell you something. I've always said it. Do what it takes to win. I'm not like you. I'm not here trusting the process. I don't see here, trust the process 21 years.
Did you just indirectly say that it's okay to cheat, basically?
Yes, he said that. That's what he said.
Did you hear him? You heard him now.
Get rich or die trying.
He said, do whatever it takes to win.
Listen, get rich or die trying.
Oh my God, this guy is so shameless.
Of
course you agree with Hamza, you blue Chelsea fraud? Of course. Because this shit affects you as well. There's no more hotels to sell next summer.
You come in.
All right, mate. All right. Listen, we don't tell hotels. Chill out, bro. We don't tell hotels.
Chelsea is a big club. Wallahi, are you joking?
Hamza, you know, I just want to
Chelsea owners are smart. Chelsea owners are looking at loopholes, and every time they use a loophole, the FA will say, "Oh, they found another loophole. Let's close that loophole." There's a big difference between what Chelsea is doing. Hold on, Ahmed. There's a big difference between what Chelsea did, selling their business to themselves. They did not inflate the price of their business. They sold it for the value of the business. Yes, it was a loophole that the FA said, what you have done is you have committed crimes. Once you get charged,
the problem,
you are a criminal.
Can I go die? The problem with City is that, I'm going to put it like this, Hamza, you guys were just point blank cheating in front of everyone's faces, and the difference between you and Chelsea, and I always say this before, we at least got caught. And we got caught and we got slapped. But at least we can do this, but we are known crooks. The worst type of crook is the one that's flaunting it in your face, doing everything about it, and then says to you, no, I'm innocent. That's the
I'm
worst
innocent.
type of crook. That's the
I'm
worst
innocent.
type of
The
crook,
court said I'm innocent. What
That's
do you
the
want me to do?
worst type of crook, bro.
Hold on.
It's the
Ahmed,
worst type of crook, bro.
Ahmed. I was found innocent. What do you want me to do? To do jail time for what? I haven't done anything.
Bro, you done something. That's
No,
what I'm
this is what I'm saying.
This
See,
is the thing,
this
man.
is-
I was telling you, man.
No,
Listen,
I'm innocent.
I'm happy to be
Hold
called
on.
a crook.
So hold on.
Then
So I can
any
arrest
Chelsea
you.
man will tell you.
So, Ahmed, I can arrest you,
Yeah.
put you into prison, and not take you to court. And if you're found to be innocent, I should still say you're guilty. Is that
Well,
the
that's
rule?
because
Is that the rule?
listen, yeah. Listen, there's guilty innocent in the court of law, and there's guilty innocent in terms of the public space. And in the public space, bro.
Okay, let me
literally,
give you an example.
In the public space, bro, we know you're
In the
guilty,
public
bro.
eye, you mean? Yeah.
Yes.
In the public eye.
Okay,
Listen, there's a reason why.
one second. Let me
random
tell you.
fans of
Everyone,
random football
Sam,
clubs-
last one. Everyone does wrong. Arsenal were found, in 1992. There was a very famous scandal called the Bang allegation. Do you know it? Do you know the Bang
Here we
allegation?
go. You're
Let's
gonna
go
bring
with
up
history.
something
Let's
from
go.
the
Let's go with
90s.
history. Go on,
Dayo,
go on.
tell us about the
I
Bang
know the
allegation.
No,
Hold
carry
on.
on now.
Tell
Carry
us
on.
about
You
the
no, you
Bang
started the
allegation.
story. Finish it.
Let them say it.
Tell
Go
me
ahead,
about the
Hamza,
Bang
yeah.
allegation.
Finish it. You started it. Finish the story.
No, you don't know.
No, you finish it. Finish
Okay.
it. Come on. I want you to
It's
lie
one of
about it like you've
basically-
lied about everything you've lied.
scandal
That City
was
has
what
lied about this
Arsenal,
season already.
They were involved in a scandal that was
Mhm.
involved about match fixing, and
Yes.
payment, illegally
You're
payments. that
bringing
they
up
paid to
something
other
from
people.
1930s, yeah?
And there was a very famous, it was very made, and there was a very famous, and also Arsenal's history is mad with illegal stuff. I'll give you an example. You know how they tried to merge with Fulham and there's 2-3 clubs in the 1930s, 1940s. Bro, don't come out here and tell me things are innocent. I agree, Man United won, but I don't care about Man United won during the
This
generation.
man is talking about history.
Money.
This is the same guy who, when we talk about this is the same guy who, when I say Arsenal went invincible, he will yell and shout. He will yell and shout and say, "Why are you talking about that? You were not even alive then." But now, when he wants to talk about the things to suit his narrative, he wants to talk about something from the
When Real
1930s.
Madrid used to cheat
He
about
wants to go back all the way to history.
What about those Champions League?
You see how you are so disingenuous again. This is such a City behavior that you don't have the capacity to be honest with yourself, except when it suits your rhetoric. Because you now want to suit your rhetoric, you want to go back into Arsenal's history. But when we talk about the fact that I have 13 trophies and you don't have up to 13, you don't want to talk about that. You say in the recent years, how many did you win? That's when but now that you wanted to suit your narrative, my friend, pack this your boss,
crazy,
because
We'll
pack
come
the
back
boss.
to
The boss is heading to relegation.
115, whatever it is, because I'm innocent anyway, and I'm here bossing you around, and I'm making you guys.
You guys are very criminal.
I go Joe. I've conquered this country so bad that you're all begging. Can he leave? Can Pep leave? We had enough. Klopp has left. Klopp is going to do canoeing. He can't come back. Now we have got a board manager called Arne Slot. We can't tell the difference between him and Ten Hag. They look quite the same in the pitch. Then you got Dayo here pulling his hair. Brighton have cheated us. Brighton have cheated.
Oh, no. I never did that. I never said Brighton has cheated us.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get some order in here. Everyone, stop for a second. Hamza, I want to bring us back to the topic.
You're all begging.
I want to bring us back to the
I'm
original
going.
topic.
I'm staying.
One second. Everyone, chill. I want to bring us back to the original topic. Let me do with this super chat. Big up to Ramin who says, and people like Ziad and Lewis dare to disrespect Roman. Hey, Roman is
Let me
clear of
eat this.
whatever the
Let
hell
me
you have going
grab
on
this
right
burger, Hamza.
Respect Roman Abramovich. Dayo is shook. Cook him, Hamza. Arsenal is in the mud. Quart, I'll be honest with you. Dayo is not shook. Dayo is a strong soldier. You get me? He definitely ain't shook. I'll be honest with you. No way Hamza just said whatever it takes like he's in the Avengers. Scopium is crazy. Yeah, he said it like he's fighting the system or something. He doesn't realize cheating the system does not mean you're some form of Marvel hero. You're not. You just cheated the system. Those are two different things.
He thinks he's
Two
Spider-Man,
different-
man. He thinks he's Spider-Man, chat. I mean, that's something
Exactly.
crazy.
Wow. Big up to you, my guy Nate. Big up to Dinishan says Sheikh will buy the judges and the city will get away. Listen, we will see. Only time will tell. I think the power of the mighty red cartel eventually will work against them. Anyway, listen, there's 703 of you in here. We ain't even on 200 likes yet. Can we get to 200 likes? You fucking bunch of frauds. You bunch of Ryans in the chat. You bunch of Ryans in the chat. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe to the channel. I want the mods to keep pushing us as well to 200 likes. So I want us to take it back to the topic. Ahmed United hasn't spoken yet, so I want to let him speak. The Mud Brothers. You get me? Man United, Chelsea. Who's more in the mud?
So this is based on this season, yeah. Who's more in the mud
Yes,
this season?
this
Now,
season.
for me personally, with the way how it's going, even though Chelsea drew against Palace, you would have to say that we are currently in the mud just simply because of how we've been playing so far in it and how we've been as a whole under this manager. So if I'm going to be objective and honest about it, of course we are more in the mud. I don't dispute that because, bro, this is his third season. You know, like with Maresca, yeah. Obviously, with Chelsea, you can always give the excuse about, oh, it's his first season, so it's less harsh on his side. Whereas with us, it's a lot more harsher and it's more justified. So for me personally, like with the amount of money we've spent, with the amount of plays that he's been given this season, it's only looking one way for this manager, and we are currently in the mud. And I actually think that
If you put Ten Hag aside, as a football club, who's more in the mud? Because here's the thing, Ahmed, you're changing your argument to more Ten Hag. I'll tell you why.
Of course,
let's assume for the sake of argument, Ahmed.
Of course.
And I'll let Ahmed respond, but let's assume for the sake of argument tomorrow, مثلا, you sack Ten Hag and you get Glasner as an example. Would your whole argument change?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay, so I'm saying don't base your argument just based on Ten Hag. I'm saying as an institution. So explain.
As an institution, I would say United. And that's not me being biased. The only reason why I say that, yeah, is that yes, Chelsea might spend more money and they will keep being continuous, yeah, but their track record so far hasn't been great. It hasn't been great. Like they've had managers, they've already sacked managers, it's not worked out. They've spent a lot of money, and the fact that they've spent $1 billion, and I'm not saying we've not spent $1 billion, we've spent a lot of money, but I'm talking about right now. They've spent a lot of money, and they're not really. We're still yet to see what they can do with this new manager. So. I think we have better defense. I think if we had a better manager, yeah, our defense is a lot better and it would be a lot more compact. I think Chelsea have a great attack, but in terms of their defenders, yeah, like even their fullbacks, like Reece James is always injured. You know, we've got players like, you know, you got De Ligt, you got Lissandra, you got Mazraoui, you got Lissandra Martinez. Yeah, as much as they're not doing well right now, yeah, but under a better system, they would be a lot more. They'll be stronger in it. They'll play better as a team. And I'm sure Ahmed Chelsea will probably take some of our United defenders. Yeah. And he knows that, you know, it's just down to the manager. But yeah, if we had Glasner, bro, of course, my argument will change massively. Yeah. I do think so. Because, bro, like, with Ineos, as much as I do criticize him when it comes to, like, them keeping him, yeah, like, I still need to see a bigger sample size. So, in what they do. So, in 2 to 3 years, I will know. I would say in 2 years, I will know whether these guys are on serious smoke. But I would say United are in a better position because even when we're at our worst, we'll still somehow, you know, win a trophy. We'll still somehow like win the odd games every now and then when no one thinks we're going to win. So it's United, bro, isn't it? Like we always just get them type of wins. With Chelsea, I don't know, man. Them not having Abramovich, and that was mainly, bro, Abramovich is what made Chelsea. So with Bowley, yeah, it's still yet to. We still have to see in it. We still have to see, man. We still have to see. So that's my argument. I would say United are in a better position with a new manager.
The bridge.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it simply. We are in a better position, squad-wise. There's literally just point blank. There's nothing.
Audio. It comes and goes.
My apologies. How is it sounding now? It should be a bit more better.
Perfect.
But
Yep.
again, as I was saying, literally point blank, as a squad, we are better than them. There's literally I don't even need to discuss that at all. You can discuss managers if you want to, but at the end of the day, squad-wise, we are just better than United. There's not even any need for me to discuss that really. Like, you know, I know he's talking about fullbacks. I have currently have Gusto and Cucurella. Why would I need to? Why would I want to get right now Dayo and Mazraoui when I've got Gusto and Cucurella? Like, it's I find that to be a kind of an unsound argument. Now, in terms of structure, the argument he made there doesn't even make sense either, because still the Glazers are still your head ownership. Yes, you can still say Ineos is still what's it called? Yeah, doing your footballing thing. But at the end of the day, the Glazers are still your owners, the majority owners. And for me personally, that's still the same people that have put you back for a good 10 years. Like, let's be realistic, right? And I would also argue, for me, yes, we can make the argument that, you know, from a director's perspective, our directors have not been good. Yes, I think for me, Chelsea-wise, with Stanley and Stewart have not done a great job. I've always wanted them to be sacked. They have not done a great job, in my personal opinion. But I think the scouting-wise at Chelsea, we have done a lot better. I think this season and the previous season in bringing in players, right? I think Gusto's a good example of that. Cole Palmer's a good example of that. Even Nicholas Jackson, yes, he may not be as clinical as people like it to be. Still a good quality player compared to guys that he brought in previously. Who's another one that he brought in recently right now? Neto, great buy in my personal opinion. Lavia, yes, he may not have played, but he brought in quality players that at least once they get clicking, they will be as good as possible in my personal opinion.
I think my thing is the reason why I would say Chelsea are more in the mud than Man United is just based off of the fan base's lack of patience. I'll tell you what I mean. As I've said multiple times before, it won't even be Lewis who's in the chat. It won't even be you, Ahmed. Stamford Bridge booing Enzo Maresca after the first game at Man City already shows me that the warning signs are there.
Sam,
Like,
did they boo him? Did they boo him?
But can I be
Did they
honest with
Let me
you?
explain it.
Did they boo him?
But I feel
Let
like
me just finish.
before you just go Hamza, Sam, sorry, quickly. I feel like you're moving the goalpost because it shouldn't be about whether or not. But you're saying who is it? You said to me initially who is in the mud more in terms of A players and then now B structure. You've now moved the goalpost now to the fan base, which is a different thing entirely.
Okay, but I'll explain it to you. The reason why I said that is there is light at the end of the Chelsea tunnel. Okay, I admit it. Even me, who people say you're a Chelsea hater, I admit there is light at the end of the Chelsea tunnel. However, the light will come 3 years from now, 2 years from now. You're a smart individual. You ain't going to win a league title for 3 years, maybe 4, whatever, until this whole team is in their primes, ready to cook together, etc., etc., etc. You ain't going to go directly from 12th to 6th to win the league. It's a process. You have to get there step by step. You have to become a Champions League club again, and then be in the Champions League and finish top 4 at the same time. So the reason why I say that is I'm not moving the goalpost in terms of the fans. I'm saying the light at the end of the tunnel comes in time. Now, that your fan base is the least patient fan base in the Premier League. This is something that we have all found out together. There's something that even Lewis came back to me. He's like, you know what, you're right. Maybe we do have the least patient fan base in the league.
I think the
fan base doesn't necessarily. You might say it doesn't necessarily make the decision, which is true, but let's assume, for the sake of argument, your next 3 games at the Bridge end in a draw. It's part of the process, part of getting better, blah, blah, blah. If every time Todd Bowley's there, he hears boo from the crowds and shit like this, it's only fair to say that based on the pattern of behavior under Todd Bowley and Iqbali, that they might pull the plug. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I think that happened under Potter, and it took them a very long time to sack Potter, for example. That was happening under Potter, if I'm not mistaken, and they waited a whole season to sack that brother, remember? And there were times there when we were in the gutter, point blank period, right? So I don't really see them listening to the fans and the stadium yet when it comes to Maresca. I'm going to be very honest with you, because if they've not done it before for a previous manager, and the previous manager thought it took them a very, very long time, then I don't really see them listening to the fan base at Stamford Bridge, in my personal opinion. That's what I'll come back to, bro.
Sam, quickly, I was gonna say, the thing is, Man United have Eric Ten Hag, who obviously that you guys think that he's the main problem. Yeah, They could replace him, but the problem is Man United haven't reached the heights before, so there's more pressure on them. And I don't believe also the signings that they made, are elite. I don't like Xerxes. I don't know why. There's something.
Wait, no, because listen.
No,
I'm not having Xerxes, you know.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Go on.
I don't. There's something with Xerxes, Bro, I've seen players like these guys in goals or like that. They're skilled for whatever it is, but there's nothing I know about Xerxes. Is he a number 9? Like Haaland, I know he's a killer in front. I can tell.
Told you he's a 9.5.
Joshua Xerxes, I don't know what his position is.
He's a 9.5. He told you.
Yeah, so he's a 9.5.
Yeah.
So he's a 9 and a 10. What number is this? I've never heard of 9.5.
I'm just going based off of what Xerxes said. Don't shoot the messenger.
I don't think,
bro. Let me tell you something about.
I've seen him. He's slow, and I've said one thing. I've been critical of Sam.
Someone said
See what I
Timu
mean, bro?
Lukaku. Someone said Timu
Wallahi,
Lukaku.
I'm
That's
not
crazy.
being bad. I'm very. I can look. Yeah, there's something about him. Yeah, that he doesn't look athletic. I'm sorry to say. That's the word I'm going to say. He doesn't look athletic. Yeah, I just see him. You know those guys that I've seen him go just wander around. Hey, yo, walking around. Yo, pass me the ball. He looks like those. He doesn't look like you know Haaland, a striker. You see Salah wants to be a player. You see Saka wants to dribble pass. Jesus
Just because
runs
he's a
around,
different
chases the ball.
profile of a striker
I
doesn't
don't
mean he's
see
not going
this
to work
guy
out. That's
as
not
what,
true, though.
what he is. So already
It's
that's
true.
the
But
lit
there's
is a,
no.
the lit
the-
Ugarte, the best game I saw Ugarte was against Arsenal in Sporting Lisbon, I remember, and he played well. But other than that, I've not seen this guy. So I don't know about this guy, Ugarte.
But forget about Ugarte for a second. Let's just focus on
second.
the Xerxes thing, yeah. Because
Yeah,
first of all,
go on.
yeah, first of all, yeah,
It's a body
first of
shaming.
all,
What are we talking about body shaming? I said he's not. It doesn't look like an athlete.
Xerxes, yeah, Xerxes
He's not
has been.
athletic. He's not body shaming. Come on, man.
Come on,
Bro.
what are we going body shaming, man?
Last time I checked, and this isn't a
Body
comparison
shaming.
yet, bro. Just because you're not an out-and-out striker and you're not super athletic and you're not super fast, it doesn't mean you're not going to work out. We've seen many strikers, yeah. We've seen like a Firmino, who's not the most athletic, but he was very skillful. He knew what he was doing, very high IQ, linked the play really well. Now, I'm not saying he's going to reach Firmino level, yeah. But
Hey,
what I'm saying is this guy has played,
don't bring
what,
him
3 games? He's played, hold on. He's played 3
Don't bring
games.
Firmino alive.
No. Hold on. He's played like 3 games and he scored in his debut. Yeah, I don't think he started in this. Hold on. Wait, one sec.
Not goal.
He started in the second. He didn't start in the second game, and the third game he started against the Liverpool team, and they were all over us. He had some chances that he should have bagged, yeah. But the fact that you're writing him off, yeah, based because he's not athletic is nonsense. Like it's
No,
nonsense.
I'm saying,
What is
bro,
this athleticism?
in the current football,
Makes
the way
no sense.
players play, the way players play
Ahmed,
now,
can you reduce
they
the light
expect
in
to be
your face?
athletic. They expect it to be chasing.
Oh, is it too much?
No, the other Ahmed, because it's like crazy. Like he looks like Casper the Ghost.
Someone
Reduce it.
said, James Bond
That-
said,
Yeah,
someone
خلاص, this is normal. Let's see your face instead of us seeing a white face. Just white as hell, just like this.
No,
Mm.
someone
Oh,
said,
this guy.
yeah, someone said, yeah, Xerxes reminds me of Tom Huddleston. I was laughing.
Oh,
my-
even Huddleston's a quality
Oh
lad.
my God.
Huddleston's a quality lad, man.
But you know what it is, yeah.
I like
You know
it.
what? It's just because
James,
the
you
thing
killed
is,
me,
yeah.
man. You killed me.
The thing
then,
is, yeah.
man.
The thing
You
is,
killed me.
no one knows. The
James
thing
Bond
is, yeah.
said it. Where is it?
The guy's a tall striker, yeah. The guy's a tall striker. He's about 6'3" or 6'4", yeah. He's good on the ball as well. He can drop deep. He can link the play. He can get other players into play as well. And then he can, bro, like, I don't understand. He's got a decent finish on him, and he missed a lot of chances in Liverpool. He has shown me enough, yeah, that he's a good player. He's a good player. And this whole about athleticism is nonsense here. It's nonsense. He can still easily bag goals in a team where, you know, the system is good enough. Like Xerxes yeah, is the least of our problems. He is the least of our problems. Come back to me, yeah. Come back to me after a season or 2.
I called out Rashford a few years ago. I said this guy will never be great that you guys are saying. Because
I never rated Rashford like that though.
Yeah,
Of course, Sam knows this.
No, but United fans were saying born in Manchester, born and bred.
Yeah, but I don't rate him. I don't rate him like that.
You come to Old Trafford.
But he's athletic, you know. I mean, you said he's not athletic, but Rashford's athletic and he's still not really
Rashford.
great.
I'm thinking about Rashford. I predicted about the way he plays. I said, he doesn't move me as a number 9. Number 9 Achilles. I said, this guy doesn't look like a killer. Man United fans were comparing him to Kylian Mbappe. When he dunked up Kylian Mbappe in PSG, people were saying, Mbappe step outside. I remember those days when Lukaku scored.
Yeah, but bro,
People said,
that's
Mbappe step outside. But now,
yeah, but
you can't even.
Hamza, you've
pull
made
out Solanke.
comparisons.
You can't even be compared to Solanke.
No, but
can't
Hamza,
even compare this
Hamza,
year.
you're cooking. You're saying about United fans making comparisons, yeah, but you're the one that sat here talking about Doku and Ronaldinho. So like you're no better. You know better, by the way.
Ahmed, can you not do today, please?
Why not? Why
You
not?
know, Hamza have the wildest takes sometimes.
No, because I don't understand it. Because I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't get the.
He called Grealish Luis Figo. He called Doku Ronaldinho.
None of you guys saw what
He called the worst one. He called Julian Alvarez Batistuta. The
Wow.
level of disrespect
Wow.
with a great Batty goal.
But you guys never watched
This is why. This is why I was asking.
I watched Batisuta, man.
This is why I was asking Hamza. This is why Hamza. This is why I asked you. What did you see this
Stop doing this,
afternoon?
Habibi. You don't, so, what do you know about Canija? Huh? What do you know about Batistuta? What do you know about Javier
Comes,
Saviola? You think you're the only one who watched football growing up? You think I don't know about Saviola? You think I don't know about Batistuta? About Canija? You think I don't know about Argentina 2002? Have
If
some
you
shame.
know in Batistuta, even in the chat, I'm gonna test you. Name me his striker partnership at Fiorentina. Yo, go. I know.
Oh my God.
No Google. Look, no Google.
Hamza. Again, I
No
just asked
Google. Where you
you. What,
frauds?
Hamza? What did you eat for
Where you
lunch?
frauds?
Hamza, what did you eat for lunch?
He's eating rubbish, bro. That's
No.
what he's eating.
What did you
That's
seriously? What
something
did you eat for
can
lunch?
find off our Wikipedia page. What does that make?
What did you eat for
Oh,
lunch?
no, I don't
Hamza?
have Wikipedia page. Edmundo. Edmundo is his striker partner.
Hamza.
And Rui Costa behind.
Hamza. Did you cook your lunch before eating it?
Bro, I was cooked.
Was it cooked? Was it cooked? Did you
Salmonella.
eat raw food? Because the
Salmonella,
way
bro.
the way you are
Salmonella, bro.
talking, the way you are talking, like you have salmonella in your
Nice burger, man.
it's not cooked. No wonder.
Okay,
The
Hamza,
food is
Hamza,
not
You know
cooked.
what?
I said it.
Maybe,
Wait, I
maybe
just wanna
Hamza
ask
likes
him
a little
I
bit
just
of
knew
blood
it.
in his,
I just want to ask
See
him
blood
something.
in
Wait,
the meat.
guys, hold on. Hamza, did you not say that he's not athletic and he's not this and he's not? Is that just? Or are you talking just in strikers or just forwards or what is it?
He doesn't, bro. There's something about him, but he doesn't look athletic, bro. Not
Those
Rashford. This guy is sexy.
Yeah, but you ride for Grealish, who's not athletic. So which one is it?
Grealish covers grounds, bro. Grealish covers a lot.
So
of
you bought £100 million player for him to cover ground.
There's one guy who basically
He's not athletic. Grealish
exactly.
ain't
One
athletic.
second. Let me tell you
not.
Grealish role. One second, Ahmed. I'll define Grealish role. Someone defined it yesterday. I was reading.
He keeps the ball and keeps it ticking.
Big
Yeah,
up. I think it was the inverted wing. The invert wing. Big up invert wing. I'm not gonna plagiarize your thing, but he said Grealish's name is the facilitator, and that's true. I've always said that. What he does is Grealish is very smart. I'll give you an example. Look at the West Ham goal. He's more dangerous than Doku in terms of when he got the ball, he dragged two players out of position. Bernardo was able to run, cross it off. Haaland free header, he missed it. He created for KDB a chance. Grealish is an intelligent facilitator. The greatest manager in the world keeps rating Grealish. Are you telling me you're all smarter than him? Are you all saying?
Can you be honest there, Hamza? Can you be honest?
No. Once Abdi has.
Grealish has declined.
Someone. That's he's always. I've defined what he does, and Grealish, what he does is so impressive in games, especially against big games, Bayern Munich, Madrid. If you want me to pick a player,
Okay, Hamza. I like this energy that you have for Grealish.
I don't want.
Then you have no. Then you have to have the same energy for every other player who does what they do well. Because you sit here and when we mention another player now, you say, "Oh, what do they do? What is it that their job is?" You will come here.
Against Madrid. Who do you take? One second. Saka or Grealish against Madrid?
I take Saka any day over Grealish.
My guy can't even do it
against Madrid.
But my guy can't even do it against Brighton. How
can he do it against Brighton? Hold on. Ahmed. He can't do what against Brighton? Brighton had 11. Hold on. Brighton had 11 men on the pitch. I had 10. I had 10. Hold on. I had 10. Brighton had 11.
I'm gonna back you right now. I'm gonna back you.
So what are you talking about?
I'm gonna back you right now. I think if we be honest, bro, in Grealish's current form and the way he's been playing, and
Grealish is terrible right now.
You have to take Saka, bro. Even though I'm a Grealish fanboy,
but
I would say right now, you have to take Saka, bro.
Dayo, can I ask you a question? Dayo. I want to ask Dayo.
Let me tell you something. Ahmed,
hold on. I want to ask Dayo, is Kai Havertz athletic? Be honest.
He's not athletic, but he's he's not athletic, but his movement is I will not say much about Xerxes because I didn't watch him in the Italian league like that. I saw him in a couple of times. But I've seen him. Listen, I've seen him in a couple of games now, and I can say that at least you guys have a better striker than what you had before. To be honest,
he gets in good positions as well. He gets in good positions.
That's all I can say. But till I watch enough games of him, I cannot speak to him. I speak about him or speak.
But what I'm saying is, even though he missed chances, bearing in mind he's only started, I think, one game. I think this is his first start in it. Because in the first game against Fulham, he came as a sub. The Brighton, he came as a sub, and the third game he started. So Liverpool was the first start, and he got himself in good positions. And on a better day, he would have scored 2 goals. So this whole thing about athletic, I feel like we're nitpicking about Xerxes, and this we're just trying to do with this whole. Give him.
He is right. Listen, Xerxes isn't athletic, but you can be a good striker without being athletic under 2 conditions.
That's what I'm saying.
Either you're like an Oscar Cardozo for Benfica and you're an unbelievable finisher, doesn't matter your athleticism, or you're like a Firmino for Liverpool who creates chances for others. Now with Xerxes, the thing that must disappoint even the Xerxes fans against Liverpool is the fact that even his passes were off. You get what I'm saying? So like that's the one thing that separates. But anyway, speaking of Havertz, I do want to get onto Arsenal in a bit. Big up to Denzel who says Hamza lost the war again. Big up Kevin Dayo.
Hold that Hamza, bro. Hold that Hamza, man.
Big up my guy Redlan Taranga who says at work.
I didn't lose the war. I lost the battle, but I don't lose the war.
Oh, you have lost everything come January.
Exactly.
Don't worry. I think you have lost everything.
Anyway, guys, order.
The only thing I've lost in my life is my hair. But I haven't lost all of my hair.
You're about to lose your position and go in relegation.
Guys, I don't want to start this again. Okay. Big up to Redline Tarango says make sure guys are liking. Everyone, please do listen to Redline Tarango. Everyone, please hit the like button right now. We want to get to 300 likes as we're live. So everyone, please hit the like button right now. So the other topic that Hamza proposed, Dayo, you get me? The floor is yours. Must Arteta win the league this season?
Must Arteta win the league? Yes, he must.
Yes. Simple.
Yes, he must. Simple. That's the answer. He has to win the league this season.
That's it? We need elaboration, Dayo. This is content.
Elaboration on what?
What happens if he doesn't?
Well, that it's not a case of if he doesn't. You can clip this. We're winning the league this season. It's that simple. It's very clear. Forget all the noise that is happening now. And this is why I tell people like, there is not a lot of gap between us and Man City anymore. Last season, it was 1 game. Last season, you won 28 games. I won 28 games. It's not like you won 29 games and I won 28. Last season, the difference between me and you was that you had 7 draws and I had 5 draws. The difference is that I lost 2 games. And I can mention 2 games where we played better, but we lost because we did not defend properly, where we could have taken points. The Aston Villa game, we played better than them, but they scored and they won. Fair enough. Those were the mistakes and those were the margins. So if we defended better in those Aston Villa games, that would have been what? 2 points we would have taken away from those games. That means we would have had 7 draws as well, 3 losses. It would have come down to goals difference. We had the same number of goals difference. We considered less goals than you, even though we had the same number of goals difference at the end of the season. Then it would have come down to your yellow card and red cards. And guess what? Guess what it was? We still would have won last season if we defended properly. We have strengthened this season where we were stronger. Where we were strongest last season, we were strongest in our defense, and we strengthened in our defense. We have Timber back. We brought in Calafuri to strengthen our defense. The margins in the front is Arsenal scores in different ways. We don't have a Haaland. There's not many people that have Haaland. How many Haalands are there around that you can go and get? There's very few strikers that are Haaland. So when everybody's like, "Oh, go and get a striker, go and get a striker," if you can't get a striker that can match Haaland and score in every game, then what's the point of having? You might as well find different ways to score. And Arsenal have found different ways to score. The same way we showed last season that we scored 91 goals. I know people are going to come and say, "But you scored your goals from January to March or January to April." But we only lost how many games and drew 1 between August and December. We won our other games and we scored in those games. So which means we were scoring throughout the season. Yes, we scored a bunch of heavy goals between January and March, a bunch of like 5, 6, 7, 4 zeros, but we were scoring since August. So when people say we did not score, it's just nonsense. So again, I can multiple ways for us to score again this season, like we did last season. I know they'll say, can you depend on set piece? Set piece is part of the game. And that means that if I get a set piece closer to your goalpost, it means I'm attacking you, right? That's why I'm getting set pieces closer to your post. I'm not getting set pieces from my goal, from my side of the pitch. So if we can score through our set pieces like we do, we can score through open goals, we can score through penalties, we can score. Our defenders contributed 15 goals last season. Whatever it takes to put the ball in the back of the net, we do this season. The point is the difference between me and you last season, between Manchester City and Arsenal, was fine margins. So when people try to paint this banter picture, I just laugh.
You don't think the way you defended against Villa was a bit of a worry?
That's why I said exactly what I said. I said in those type of games, when you're not able to score, even though you're playing better, just don't lose. And we capitulated and we let Villa score, which is where we messed up. And I take that as a learning, which is why strengthening where you were strongest before, which is, for example, what happened with Brighton. We got a red card. I'm not going to discuss that red card because I've done a video on what I think it is. But we got a red card.
What do you think it was? Red card or not?
Let me finish.
No, no, I bet you
let's
got
not
red
get
card.
into it, bro.
Let me finish.
Listen, Hamza, let him go, man. He's talking
Listen,
a lot of if
let me
buts and
finish.
maybes today. I'm hearing
Listen,
a lot.
no, I'm not doing if I'm not doing if no, that's for last Ahmed. That's for last Ahmed. Stop it. I said that is for last season. This is what I said, Ahmed. For last season, I said those were the if buts and maybes. I said this season there's no excuse because you've learned from what your mistakes were last season. So strengthening.
You said today. You said
I'll give the Brighton example. Let me finish. Let me finish the Brighton example. Against Aston Villa last season, we played better, but we lost. They beat us. They scored. Against Brighton, we lost a man. We were 10 men, and we did not allow that game to go. We got a point out of it. My point is that is what you do. You don't lose those type of games, regardless of the scenario that happens to you. If you're down to 8 men, make sure you don't lose the game because you're going against the Man City. Because when it happens to Man City, they will not lose the game. So the point is get every point that you can get this season.
They'll win the game, though.
I'm just listen. Hey, they didn't win against Aston Villa last season. It happened to them. They didn't win against us at the Etihad.
When they're down to 10 men, they will win the league.
No. See, you are doing if buts and Ahmed, you're doing.
That's no buts, babies. That's
yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I would say that's pretty factual.
Ahmed,
I would say that's very factual.
Ahmed, you're doing if buts and maybes again. I gave you an example of City and Villa.
You can look at their past history with 10 men,
Ahmed,
and you can do that.
Ahmed, City and Villa. Hold on. City and Villa last season. Did anybody expect that to happen? No. Everybody said City was going to slap them up. But Villa came in there and slapped up City 1-1-0 and moved away with the points. My thing is, because those kind of things can happen, and we have seen what happened last season, the best we can do, which is why I said we're winning the league. We've learned from our mistakes. In those games that we know that we're not able to score, just don't lose those games. We were 2 draws away. 2 draws. Because when people talk about it, they make it seem like it's just 2 points. I agree. 2 points, won City the league. But go look at the table. We won the same number of games that they won. The difference is we lost 2 extra games than they did. They lost 3, we lost 5. And if we didn't lose those 2 against Villa, even though we played better, if we had literally just defended for our lives for the last 20 minutes and we got a point each, it will be a different story. So we have to do that this season. So again, Brighton,
I'd say one thing. I don't necessarily think drawing to Brighton at home is the end of the world.
It's not for me.
My prediction hasn't changed. I do think Arsenal will win the league this season. But the following I will say, listen, after spending all that money, Arsenal Football Club backing Arteta completely, and him building his team essentially, because this whole team is his team. Raya, Calafiori, Ben White, the 2 center backs, everyone is literally like this whole team is his team. I think winning an FA Cup or winning a Carabao Cup and stuff like that is no longer enough. I think now you cannot crown the £700 million project with just a FA Cup. And I know people, certain people say stuff like, oh yeah, we have won a something finally and we have silverware and blah, blah, blah. And winning is the currency of success and all that. And all of that is true. And especially in the situation that you're in right now, if you win something, you can build on it. So even if you win a Carabao Cup, you smell blood, you build on it. Are you done now, Hamza? Khalas, did you finish your burger? Can we talk football?
All day. My first burger in 2 months.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Congratulations.
So I'm saying, listen, they have to win. They have to win something big this season, Arsenal, because after spending all this money and having this is your 5th year of your project, it has to eventually be established with something silverware that is relevant, which is a Premier League or a Champions League. It cannot be an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup and then everyone just bounces and life just moves on. It genuinely cannot be.
Hossam, I hear you on the gravity of the trophy that you think of that we need to win. I hear you on that. I hear you on the gravity of the trophy. What I'm saying is this rhetoric, oh, you guys are 5 years, 700 million. Okay, let's talk about other clubs and how much they spent in the last 2 seasons. Just the last 2 seasons. You realize that Manchester United and Tottenham have spent 400 million plus in the last 2 seasons. We spent 800 million in 5 years. Divide that by 5 years. What is the average we're spending annually? We sit here and we try to paint this in another 2 extra seasons. Tottenham and Man U have spent way more than Arsenal have spent. Go look at the total spending of all the top clubs right now, and tell me
You know
who's
what I
number
call
one.
this? You
And
know
tell
what-
me
you
who's
know what I
no.
call this?
Listen. Listen. Ahmed, let me finish. Ahmed, let me finish. Ahmed, let me finish. I'm not deflecting. I'm addressing the fact that people try to use the money side to beat Arsenal in the head. Then, if you're going to do that, you have to beat other clubs in the head with the money issue as well. You can't sit here in one vein and say, "Oh, Arsenal for 800 million for 5 years," but don't want to talk about other clubs that are spending way more than Arsenal in that 5 years.
I'll tell you the difference. I'll tell you the difference. Everyone
disingenuous.
recognizes.
So let's remove the money issue.
Dayo. You have to be able to receive information. Who spent more money than you? Say that again. Man United and
I said other clubs are spending. I just mentioned a couple of them. Man United, Tottenham have spent. Yeah.
Everyone recognizes Man United as a failure. Everyone. Literally everyone on the planet, not a single person says Man United are a fantastic club. The section before this was who's more in the mud, United or Chelsea. So yes, we think Man United are fucking shit. We think that Chelsea are crap. We think that Spurs are crap. You cannot equate yourself to them. And Martin here, of course, fraudulent self. The gegenpress on Dayo is like Man United's press. We're not even pressing Dayo. Dayo actually agreed with my initial point, which is you must win something. This is, by the way, Martin, one second. If after watching all my content, Martin, you really think that I have some form of Arsenal agenda, then you are mistaken. I do not have an Arsenal agenda at all. Once again, I repeat, I predicted them to win the league. But what you cannot tell me is 6 years, 5 years, whatever it is, into this whole fucking project of Arsenal and everything that they're doing, you cannot win a Premier League or a Champions League at the end of it. I'll give you an example. 18-19, Liverpool lost the league by a point, but we won the Champions League. The year after, we went and we won the league. Now, the reason why Klopp gets away with it over the 3-year period after that is because of the domestic cups. So I'll give you the example. Let's say Arsenal this season, as an example, win the Premier League, right? Let's say this season Arsenal win the Premier League. Next year, if Arteta wins only a Carabao Cup, people go like, okay, so what? Arteta won a Premier League the year before. So like my thing is, it just has to, all this.
I hear all of that, Hussam, and I agree with you. I agree with you, Hussam.
There must be something at the end of climbing
Hussam,
the hill.
I agree with you. What I was addressing, right, is the fact that hold on. Is the fact that if you used money as a yardstick for this project and not success alone, then we should be beating Chelsea over the head, who has spent 1.5 billion because
but
money. Hold on. We should be beating. Hold on. We should be beating Man United. So what I'm saying is, yes, the growth of Arsenal and the way Arteta has brought the team where we're at right now, we have to win the league. And I agree with you 100% on that. But the idea that people say you spent this 800 million project over 5 years. Over the last 5 years, other teams have spent more than that. Should we say, oh, this their own 900 million project is also the difference? I'm talking about the graduation and the success of it. So that's it.
Okay, so
let's not use money. Let's not use money as a yardstick.
This is
the reason why I'm using money, Dayo. I want to let you both go, but I have to respond to this point. The reason why I'm using money, Dayo, is all the money that you've spent must result in something. And the clubs that are using as the example, we shit on them every day. I shit on Chelsea every day.
And I agree with you. I agree with you, but the
point I'm trying to make, Samia, is that Dayo is deflecting because everyone talks about money.
Deflecting
how much? Yes, because we said every time we're on a panel, we talk about how much United has spent under 10 half.
Yes.
We talk about how much I've spent, in the 1.5 billion. You've spoken about at times how little Liverpool have spent. You know, even how much they spent, how little
we've spent.
Exactly. Yeah. So we have the opposite of these guys. Yeah. So money is spoken about, and like for me, the issue I always have. Yeah.
So the question is, if money. Hold on, Ahmed. You spend more than I have. Okay, finish.
The issue I'm trying to have here is, listen. You spent the money. You've gotten yourself a squad that you believe now is good enough. You have to finish the story, which for you is to win the EPL. But
what did I say? What was the first thing that I said, Ahmed? It's almost like you conveniently choose to not listen to anything. The very first thing that came out of my mouth, what was it, Ahmed? What was it, Hossam? What did I say? I said we're winning the league, and I said clip this.
Yes.
So forget all this drama that you're trying to do on the back end. It doesn't work with me. I've already addressed the question that you asked me. Listen, I am addressing something else entirely now. I am saying, if we're using money as the only yardstick, then Chelsea is a failure, United is a failure, Arsenal is a success because we spent less than you guys over the last 5 years.
Okay, can I say
you
something?
Understand what I'm saying?
I'm saying that what
will make us a failure is how well Arteta has drilled this team to where they are right now. And if they win nothing, then that's a failure for me. Forget the money spent, because other clubs have spent more than us and have not achieved.
And what do you
nothing
think?
close to what we've achieved.
What do you think should happen? Like, if that was to happen?
What do I think should happen?
Yeah.
Me personally, if you want Dayo's opinion, I said it last season, I'm going to say it again this season boldly. This is Arteta's final year if he doesn't win anything. He needs to win the Premiership and win something else for me. If he doesn't,
Alright.
I think he has done his job. He has built the club to where it's supposed to be. This is where we can bring somebody else in, or bring in a new system, bring in a new management, see if we can try something different to take us to the next level. Because sometimes that's what you do. You hire a CEO to run a business. The business makes 100 million in profit for that year. The next year, they're capping at 100 million. You might need to bring in another junior CEO that can cap you to 200 million, with new marketing styles. There's no sentiments for me. with
Dayo,
any
the
of-
reason why your money
no
point-
sentiments.
the reason why
Dayo,
your
ask a
money
question.
point fails. Ahmed United doesn't like the way that his club is run, calls out his owners, calls out his manager. Ahmed Chelsea doesn't like the way that his club is run, doesn't like the fact that he finishes 6th and 12th, and he has to hear it from me and all the content creators he works with that Chelsea are crap. The same with Ahmed Man United. They both hear that Man United are crap. We mock Spurs on a daily as well. The reason why we're building it around money is we are not saying that money is the only reason, but we're saying the money that he has spent equals that Arteta has built his team now. That's it. Like, after, with all due respect, after 700 million, khalas, you've built your team. There is no more I need this. I need this.
Hussam, you're right.
And one thing that I told Saad 4 days ago, when we had the Ahwa before this, he was like, I wanted Arsenal to sign a striker. I wanted Jokers. I wanted blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, forget what you want. Let's park that to the side. In the summer, did it not come out from, like, I think it was Ornstein or Fabrizio or one of, like, the main journalists. He came out and he said, listen, Arteta trusts Havertz this season. Like, it was fully said that, okay, Havertz is going to be the striker. Arteta trusts Havertz. So I cannot base my logic on what Dayo wants or what Saad wants or whatever. It's about what he wants. I'll give you an example as my club. Let's use my club as an example. Slot wanted a DM. Okay? Obvious. Everyone knows this. It's fact. It came out the whole summer. He's going to assess the squad. He assessed it. He went to Richard Hughes. He said, I need a DM. Factually, we know that Slot hasn't gotten what he wanted. Factually. But the fact that Arteta came out, like, essentially through the sources and the journalists and stuff, we heard that he trusts Havertz. I now cannot make it go like, okay, guys, we should have gotten a striker. But Arteta didn't want one.
I just don't want them saying, like, no, this isn't towards Dayo. I just don't want them saying, like, they really want a striker, and if things go sideways, we should have got a striker, this is why we should have got a striker. Like, I'm tired of hearing the same thing over and over again. Do you get it? And you can't say that's an Arsenal agenda, because I keep the same energy with my club, bro. I've cooked my club for so many years, since Oli days, bro. I mean, even since Mourinho. So with Arsenal, I've given them plenty of credit. You guys play good football. I mean, you guys have Arteta is a good coach, but being a good coach is not enough to cement your place as a manager. You have to, like, no matter how much you've done in it, like, he's challenged, but there has to be, like, an end point, and the end point should be either winning a Champions League or a Premier League. Now, I know, Dayo, you said you're going to win the Premier League, but I'm just saying this to Arsenal fans in general, so they can understand my point, because I don't want them saying, for example, if he wins an FA Cup or a Carabao, that should be enough. That shouldn't be the mindset. Yeah, it's nice, but it's kind of papering over the cracks. Like, that's not your main objective.
Go on mute, Dayo, by the way.
Do you get it? Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, like, Havertz is clearly his guy. He didn't really want a striker. He went and got Calafiori, and he went and got Marino. If he really wanted a striker, he would have addressed that early on in the window.
You would have gotten one. Yeah, fair.
And the thing
Exactly.
is, bro,
And plus, I'll be so honest, I'm not Havertz's biggest fan, but the guy's bagging goals. He bagged 2 goals. So, he's clearly improving under Arsenal. He's clearly improving, and he's doing his job. And you guys talked about how your goals are spread out everywhere, and some people are saying we don't want an out-and-out striker because it's going to ruin the system. So at the end of the day,
fact.
At the end of the day, it's better if they don't get a striker.
Do you know what it is, Ahmed? Yeah, I'm going to add to this. The thing is, if I'm not mistaken, he's about to get a contract extension. So even if he doesn't win the league now, he's probably going to be staying next year. So listen, he'll probably be staying there until maybe he somehow blocks it out to win a title at this point, in my personal opinion.
Standards FC.
Hamza, why are you quiet?
Is that
Big up to Hamza, are you here? Hamza,
Hamza's
hello,
in a different
Hamza.
world, bro.
I think Hamza's got us to
Hamza.
meet, mate. Hamza's got us to meet.
Hamza.
Wow.
Hamza.
We're not-
Hamza.
Sahib Hamza.
Hamza.
Saka Hamza. What are
Oh,
they
I think-
Saka?
is he on a call? He's on a call.
He's on talking. He's talking.
He's talking to the lawyers.
He's talking to the city lawyers, and the city lawyers are not
But
working.
that he's talking to the city lawyers.
Sorry, man. Sorry, my audio cable. Something happened with the audio.
No, but I want to address Martin. Yeah, he said Standards FC can do one. Like, what does he mean by that? I want him to elaborate.
But
on
the
that,
thing,
'cause-
I feel like even
So
I think the
Ahmed,
problem is with Martin's point, yeah, and I'll say it like this: even if you say standard FC has to happen the moment you reach a certain point of the team.
Exactly,
Once you reach that certain point, then standard FC has to hit you, right? Because
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
then it's like, you know, if we cannot maintain what you're giving me or trying to get to what we want to now, because you've gotten where we're at right now, then standard FC has to hit you.
Can I?
But
Can I?
I
Can
hear
I?
it.
Can I
if you're
say
trying to
can
grow
I
a
say
team,
something,
though.
Ahmed? Can I say something? This time last, it's almost like and I've already made my stance clear on what I think my standards are, or what I think the club should be achieving with where we were last season and what we've done over the last 2-3 years. I think I've made that clear. Anybody who doesn't know, go and watch the stream and look for the video clip of what I've said. It's very simple. Arteta has to win this season. That's it. Bottom line.
yeah.
But for me, it is how rivals try to move the goalpost every time they talk about Arsenal.
What's the goalpost
Right?
that we've?
I'll
moved?
give you a typical
Go
example.
on.
Last season, I heard I can pull up links and send to all of you since you like evidence. Arteta even needs to just win an FA Cup. In fact, the FA Cup Arteta won was not his; it was Unai Emery's team. Do you
Nah, that's
remember?
his
Hold on,
FA
Ahmed.
Cup.
Do you remember these statements? Because I remember them. He just needs to win the Carabao Cup. After all, look at United. United won an FA Cup. Look at Eric Ten Hag. And then I was like, okay. Then comes this season. It's like an FA Cup or Carabao Cup is not good enough for Arteta. He needs to win the Premiership or the Champions League to prove his point, because he has spent what 800 million
It's
on
not-
the project.
shall I tell you why it's not about-
Hold
Go on.
on. He has spent. The reason is this 800 million pound project over 5 years needs to yield a major trophy for Arteta to cement his name, because this is now his team. There is nobody in this team that is from the Wenger era anymore. Great, I agree with you. Can we give the same energy to the clubs who have spent more than us over these 5 years?
Shall I tell you why? They're
Hold on.
Shall I tell you why?
Let me finish what I'm
Okay,
saying.
go on.
Over these 5
But
years,
we give the same energy again.
Hold on,
This is
hold
where
on,
I
hold
disagree.
on.
Let him
You know
land,
what
let him
he's
land. I wanna
he's
reply,
not
I wanna-
landing because
Ahmed, he doesn't
got
get it. It's not even same energy. It's worse energy.
Yes,
It's
that's what I'm
worse.
saying.
Hossam,
it's
We've
not
said
even
that like the
same.
last
Hossam,
5 times in a row.
Hossam,
Dayo,
We
you
said
keep
that.
saying this.
Hossam,
Ahmed is
let
on.
me finish what I was saying. Let me finish what I was going to say.
Dayo, sorry,
Okay.
I have to interject. I'm going to
Go
do
on.
the footage judge more. I have to interject. Ahmed, Man United, has to sit on every stream and listen to his Man United beloved get shat on day in, day out.
Yep.
Ahmed Chelsea has to sit on every stream and listen to everyone shit on Chelsea 24/7.
I understand
When
all
you
of that.
say
I am
keep-
saying, hear me out.
When you say she keep the same energy, if City doesn't win the league this season or the Champions League, we will laugh at them, we will chit at them, we will do all this. If Liverpool don't win the league, do you know why it's connected to money? If Liverpool don't win the league this season, people go like, we only spent 13 million.
You didn't let me
euros. We
finish
weren't
what I was
finished
saying.
in
When
the
I
league."
said keep the same
No,
energy
no,
with every
but
other
when
team,
you say keep the same energy.
I was
Chelsea
going to
gets
address.
destroyed
I
on
was
every
going to
stream.
address. I was going to address City. You did not let me
I
finish.
just want to
yet.
answer Dayo.
Hold
after.
on,
You go,
Ahmed.
you-
Ahmed, I was
Yeah,
going to
go,
address
go.
City and
Okay.
Chelsea. Ahmed jumped down my throat. I wasn't going to mention your club. I've mentioned your club already. I was saying
Yeah.
keep the same energy, right, with City and how much they spent, right? If
Okay.
when we win this season, keep that same energy. Let me finish what I was saying. I kept on saying, let me finish what I was about to say before you all start jumping down my throat. I've addressed your club already. I heard the fact. I heard what you guys said, that I'm not comparing Arsenal, where we are at right now, and what we're trying to achieve with Chelsea or Man U. No, we're not on your level. What we're trying to achieve is very different. But we're trying to break a 21-year-old
Okay,
jinx,
correct,
a 21-year-old jinx. You know, so I can go against. I can hear Liverpool's talk, because Liverpool is still in and around there, and they're one of the teams that can hurt us. So let's keep this same energy for people's projects, because it's easy when you want to beat down another club because they're challenging and they spend just about the right same amount of money that you spent.
Okay, forget about money. Let's put money to the side, yeah. United, yeah, when we won the FA Cup, yeah, we've just had our worst season. Statistically and factually, and it was a horrible season. I still wanted them gone after the FA Cup, yeah, but obviously we left with something, right? The reason why I say with Arteta right now is the reason why you can't, or FA Cup or Carabao Cup is not enough. The reason why I say that, is because the stage where you're at and the way how Arteta has built your club to this right now, to this very minute, an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup is not enough. That would have been enough when you came back to back 8th
I
or
agree
5th.
with you.
But what I'm saying is that's the reason. That's the reason.
But that's
when
what I
he
said
won the
to
FA
Ahmed.
Cup-
We said
but what I'm
saying
saying
the
is-
same thing.
Yeah, I know, but when he won the FA Cup, that is his FA Cup. He won it. That's his FA Cup. Congratulations, he did well. He joined. He inherited Unai Emery's team, played defensive and beat City. Congratulations, that's a good trophy. He's got that now. But what I'm saying is that with the Carabao and the FA, back-to-back 8th and 5th would have been acceptable. But just right now, I don't know, bro. Like
I said, I hear you, and I made my statement clear about Arteta and where I stand with him. I'm not sentimental to anybody at Arsenal. Not a player, not a coach, not a manager, not the sporting director, not anybody. I'm sentimental to the club. Anything that is going to be the betterment of my club is what I'm sentimental to. So for me, if Arteta has peaked as a manager, which means maybe his job really was to build us to this point where we're now relevant enough and we need somebody else come take the job, then can get somebody else. That's the way I look at it, which is why I said this for me would be my last season for him. Now, if he goes on this season, right, to win the FA Cup, win Carabao Cup, doesn't win the EPL, doesn't win the Champions League, but loses the Champions League by maybe goals difference, the same points with City, and then goals difference, I'll rethink.
If he wins 2 trophies and he loses the point by 1 point, then that's
by
fine.
1 point or goals, I will rethink, or he gets to the semi-final of the Champions League, then I'll rethink my options and say, okay, well, it does make sense that he's not regressing. He's won stuff now. That means now the players know that winning is part of them. They can now try and go on again and win something more because they're a young team. But if he doesn't win anything at all, there's no point continuing, because for me, what you're doing is it becomes really difficult for the young players and even him as a manager to break that wall. It's like running a business. If you can only make a certain amount of money through your marketing in a way, you need to come up with an ingenious way to do new marketing to bring you new income. If you don't do that, then you get somebody else to run the business. That's the way I look at it. So for me, it's going to be a 3rd season, and 3 is your 3rd chance. Do the best you can, whatever it takes. Win the league this season, or if the league starts getting to a point where it's going away from you, take the cups seriously, win both cups. Take the Champions League seriously, make it to the semi-final, because if you get to the semi-final, anything can happen. You don't know who you're going to meet. We saw Dortmund last season. Nobody thought they would be there, but they were there. They were there and about. So you never know. So that's my thing. If he doesn't win anything, find somebody else.
Okay,
That's
Hamza,
simple.
finally, now that you're here, can you talk, Hamza, or no still? Hamza, who has a phone call in the middle of the stream, man? Ya
Bro, this guy's unprofessional, bro. What's going on with him?
Hamza, who has a phone call
Professionalism.
mid-stream, brother?
He's not. I don't even think he's a phone call.
Mid-stream, he just decides to call someone.
He listens to a voice message.
He's FaceTiming himself, bro. That's who he's
He's like,
talking to.
oh, wait, 1 second. Hamza, ya akhi, this guy. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah.
Is he going to end it now? I think it's
Okay, I'll send it. Okay, I'll call
Yeah,
you
yeah,
back
I
then.
do.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Okay, we'll
Now
talk
can you tell
tomorrow.
us your
Okay.
thoughts on Arteta and
Right.
should he win
See.
this season?
Alaikum salam.
Yes. Tell us your thoughts on Arsenal Arteta should he win this season.
Come on,
Okay,
bro.
1 second. Is it my turn?
No, it's
Fine.
It's Ahmed's turn. It's Ahmed's turn. Come on.
my turn. It's my turn.
No, no, go ahead, Hamza.
I had an urgent call. I had to go a long call, and it was urgent. And so I was like trying to rush. Listen, to me, the problem is, you got a lot of this fan base, like Arsenal.
Quart
fan
here
base
is telling you that Arsenal are UK's biggest bottle jobs as well.
Well, like they're shook. Their fan base are frauds. I've never seen a football club that is scared to call out their manager. Wallahi, who is Arteta as a player? Hassan, I'll be scared. I respect Zidane. I respect Ronaldinho. I respect Xavi. I respect Iniesta.
Happy now, Quart?
Great players. I respect managers who've done great achievement. Ancelotti. I respect Klopp. They won Champions League. Arteta is a nobody. Literally, have some shame and have some class on yourselves. When you talk as if this manager has won some. Bro, he was a nobody as a player. Let's talk about it. Wallah, he's a nobody. No kid looked up to him. Find me one kid in my life who said, when I want to be older, I want to play like Mikel Arteta. Find me one. You're a loser. You're a loser. People would have laughed at you. I want to be Mikel Arteta. Bro, you're a joke. Bro, he was a nobody as a player. He's a Spanish player who failed at Barcelona, went to PSG, failed at PSG, went to Rangers, came to Arsenal, Everton, and was even in the pecking orders of Everton players like Tim Cahill and Joseph Yobo. Yeah, he was playing with those guys. And guess what? Yeah, Dayo had to dunk on a fellow Nigerian. Sorry, brother. Yeah, Joseph Yobo hurt you. Yeah, that was a dagger. Sorry, bro.
Oh my!
Listen, Joseph Yobo took that personally. He played with Joseph Yobo. Yeah, and guess what? He only signed for your football club. Let me educate you. Let me take pen and paper. I'll educate you. Because whilst you're watching Spice Girls, this is what I was watching.
Oh my!
Yeah. Whilst we were watching
Let
Spice,
him go, Dayo. Let him go.
Baby Spice was your favorite Spice, yeah? Spice Girls, Dayo. He only signed from Arsenal because Ahmed's team dunked on you 8-2 on Sunday. I remember. Ahmed's team humiliated them 8-2. They went and signed Mikel Arteta, Andre Santos, Mete Saka on a final day. It was the last resort. You're eating, you know, crumbs of chips. You know, like this, crumbs, chips, crumbs. You're feeding from Everton. You're being fed from Everton. You had to open your mouth after getting thumped 8-2 on a deadline night. It was the biggest as panic buy. Everyone knew it. Arteta was signed as a panic because he couldn't get any players. Everyone used to laugh at you. No one wanted to join Arsenal. It was a banter club. Yeah? So you only came to your football club. 100%. Ask any fan base here. He was a nobody at Everton. Liverpool players, when they were fighting, when Liverpool played Everton, do you think someone's like, oh, I'm scared tomorrow they're down, I'm scared of that club? Well, someone's like,
Yeah, no one said
spoke
that.
these guys.
No one said that.
Because he was crap. He was useless. Dayo, take pen and paper. He never had a Spanish cap. Wallah, he was close to playing for England. He begged for British passport. I remember it was in the news. I'll never forget it. Arteta's dream is to play for England. I thought, hey, my guy wants to play for England now. Bro, my guy, Ahmed, go Google it. Ahmed, Google it. If
I'm going to Google it now.
What has this got to do with Arteta winning the
me?
address the question. Address the question.
Go on. No, 1 second. 1 second. It's to do with your manager, your leadership.
Arteta is so bad, but Pep wanted him so badly that Pep called him when he was a player. Pep called him when he was a player and said to him, when you retire, I want you to come and be my assistant. Your greatest manager, all your noise, wanted him. And when he wanted to leave, you were sad.
Talk against this,
but you will sit here and talk about his footballing days.
Do you think
You're
Chelsea, 1 second. Do you think Chelsea, when they got Graham Potter, they said Graham Potter, we can sack you anytime. Chelsea used to
Arteta the player and Arteta the manager. You can't
Chelsea
tell the
used
difference.
to sack managers. Wallahi, like one
Yeah,
World
I
Cup.
hear you now.
Brazil, one World Cup.
I
Wallahi,
hear
sack.
you.
That's the legacy I was raised with. You have to have standards. Yeah, you have to have standards. So when you got a manager like Arteta, who's in his how many season? 5th season, 6th season, who's come here, who spent 700 to 800 million pounds. Yeah, Ten Hag has more trophies than him. Let's repeat again. Ten Hag that we banter about, we banter Ten Hag has more trophies than this guy. He gets battered. He loses to Sporting Lisbon in Europa League. Who loses to Sporting Lisbon in Europa League? Who loses Sporting Lisbon in Europe? Who loses to teams like that? Who gets beaten to Sporting Lisbon and still stays in the job in Europa League? Ask Ahmed, a Chelsea fan. Ask Chelsea fan. They don't go Europa League to lose. They don't. They will. If Chelsea fan heard
C team used to play for us. The C team used to play for us.
Bro, this is the thing. Ugarte dunking on Arteta. Ugarte is his daddy. Ugarte dunked on him in Emirates. Yeah, dunked on him. Yeah. So when I see your we have to trust the process. What process do you have? Bullshit process.
Hamza, you asked the question. Hamza, hold on. Hamza, stop. You're waffling.
No, that's
he used to dream to play for England.
Yeah, you can pull all that up. You can also Hussam, while you're at it, pull up the video of Pep Guardiola asking Arteta to come and be his manager, to come and be his assistant.
As
While
a
you're
Spanish
at it,
player, he wanted
pull
to
up
go-
the video
he want-
of Pep
he went
begging Arteta, Pep calling
He
Arteta when
went-
Arteta was a player.
to FIFA.
So
I
I'm not even going to.
almost went to war. Can you believe? Sam, losing the word. I almost went to war. He almost went to war to play for England, bro. He was so desperate. England didn't want him.
We're not talking about
England
Arteta, the
didn't-
player here. We're not talking about
England
Arteta, the player
didn't-
here.
England
Can you
never
please? Can we stay in the? If we're not, look, see, all this waffling that you're waffling, I'm going to keep talking over you until you actually go back. I'm going to keep waffling over you. I'm going to keep talking over you until you go to the topic. The topic is simple. You asked a question, Hussam. You asked a question, Hamza, by yourself. Hamza, you asked a question by yourself. So
got the
answer,
same opportunity.
answer the
that we
question.
gave Enzo Maresca. Don't ever cast Enzo Maresca. We gave your manager work experience. He was sitting on Pep's thing,
Mhm.
cleaning
Yes.
his boots. When KDB saw him on the ground, he pushed him and said, who are you? You're a fool. I never rated you as a player. As a manager, you used to send you to go and buy us sweets. Get out of here, man. He never used to be respected. We gave him a name. We gave you crumbs. That's the manager you're drooling on. You don't drool in Ancelotti. You don't fear us. No one's scared of you. No one's scared of Arsenal. Why? Because we know the excuses are ready. You're already
What is your question
Let's
again,
do
Hamza?
number one.
Hamza, what was your
One
question?
second.
Hussam, can you repeat the question?
One
Because
second,
right
let me
now,
finish. It's
right
fine.
now,
One
no,
second.
right now you're
One second.
waffling.
One second.
You're talking about Arteta, the player,
Question
from
is,
20, like
as a manager,
literally.
as a failure, he's failed as a manager and he's failed as a player. Fact. No one will tell me he succeeded. Because what's success? Success is this. Look, let me show you a cup. This is a cup. This is not a trophy. This is a cup. You get major cups. You win cups. Not these cups. You win. So I'm showing him the trophy. Show him that trophy. Show him the trophy you
No.
always kiss. Show him the big one.
Hamza's
Show him the big one.
Hamza's on a troll team today, bro.
You can't bring this. You can't come on. Oh, that's
How many EPLs do you have? How many EPLs do you have?
HD 180p. Right there.
Hussam, Hussam, quick question. Hussam, quick question for you, Hussam. How many EPLs do you have in total? Hussam, in your history, how many do you have at Liverpool?
We
only
have
one EPL
19, brother.
You have how many? Hold on, say it
19.
again. 19.
19? Yes.
19. Okay, that's good. Ahmed United. How many do you have again?
We've won it 20
as well.
times.
Okay, 20. I like that. Please, who's talking again now? You? Because the only thing you have over me is your one UCL. Hold on, I'm not talking. Ahmed, I'm not talking to you, Ahmed Chelsea. I'm talking to Man City. I am talking to Hamza. This has nothing to do with Enzo Molesta and your 12-year-old that you guys play with.
You know how crazy that sounds, bro. You can't
Hamza,
say that, bro. That's crazy.
Hamza.
You cannot even
Hamza,
touch
Hamza.
Shakhtar Donetsk in
How many EPLs
Europe.
do you have? Hamza,
Atalanta
Hamza,
is bigger
how
than
many
you.
EPLs do you have? How many do you have?
Atalanta.
Answer the question. How many do you have? How many do you have?
Your football fans would love
How
to
many
have.
do you have? They're
Yeah,
about to
you
strip
try
you
to
of
go
the.
parade.
They're about to
Ahmed,
strip you in January of all the 4 or 5 that you have collected in the last few years. They're about to strip you in January.
Europa League.
90 days. Your time is ready.
Man United won the Europa League.
Your
They put it
time
in
is here.
covered part. These
Answer
guys
the
wanted to
question.
parade. They wanted to parade
Answer
the
the
Europa League.
question, Hamza.
Ahmed, let
How
me
many
ask you
do
as a
you
Chelsea
have?
fan.
How many do you have?
Ahmed,
How many do you
when
have,
you both won
Hamza?
the Europa League, did you parade it?
How
Did
many
you-
do you
No
have?
parade.
Wallahi,
No parade,
that's
bro.
how they tried to parade the Europa League. Wallahi.
How many do
This
you have?
football club is serious. Tell me this football class is serious.
How many
can
do you
want to
have?
parade the Europa League? How can you want
How
to parade the
many
Europa League?
EPL do you have? How many top
are
flight
a
trophies do
desperate
you
club
have?
with no shame? When you
Right?
come here, you should be honored to be talking to us. The biggest
Honored to be
privilege
talking
is
to who?
sit-
To you
should
and your
be
150
talking
fans.
That is
Like,
crazy.
You are your 150 fans.
The
To the
biggest
hold on. So you Hamza, hold on,
the
Hamza,
biggest
Hamza,
achievement
you
is to
Hamza.
have the
How can
utter
you ask Hamza? How can you ask a
the
question
focus.
and then
You to
and then
bring up-
waffle on
Bro,
in
have- how many-
circles like a barber's chair, like a headless barber's chair, just spinning in circles? You ask a question, you cannot answer it. Can you not answer the question? Can you answer the question? Can you answer a simple question? Can you answer a simple question? That's not true.
You're naked in Europe.
That's not true.
You're
Going to lie again. You're going to lie, which is what City does. They lie to the authorities. They lie and they cheat, and that's why you have 115 charges. You're going to lie again. We don't have any. Arsenal have never won any European trophy. Not.
I see their manager.
You're such a clown.
I see their
You're
manager.
such a clown.
I see their manager he is the biggest failure. I tell you why. If a manager came to me and got bulbs and tell me, this is a light, come guys, come around. I say, yo, this guy's with. That's a light. I need this is a light in school.
What has this got to do with the question?
Bullshit like this, like
Hamza, you repeat this. You repeat this on every stream. On every stream, you talk about the music we play. You talk about playing Liverpool song. You talk about the bulb light. You talk about win the dog. Every stream, you repeat yourself. You're on auto repeat because you have nothing else to say about Arsenal. They ask you a simple question. They ask you a simple question about this season. Can you answer the question about this season? You're going to waffle on again and repeat yourself like a broken record. Because that's all you do. You're going to keep talking like a broken record. Oh, you know, win the dog. They're going to play Liverpool song. We never walk alone. He brings out a bulb light. He draws on the blackboard. Arteta's hair. This you are going to go on and on, and then go back to history of when Arteta was playing, when he played for PSG, when he played with Joseph Yobo. You're going to go back and forth in circles like a barber's chair. I'm going to keep saying it. You answer your own question, Hamza. Answer your own question.
How many years have we seen?
Okay, guys, we're gonna get some order here. 1 second. Hamza, the question is: does Arteta need to win the league this season?
Answer that simple question.
He's a loser. He has to win the league. What do you expect me to say? He's a criminal. He spent 7 to 8
Now that sounds super ironic.
Calling somebody a criminal. Hold on. Stop. The word criminal should never come out of your mouth again, Hamza. From you, Man City, the word criminal, that word, you should, in fact, do you even know how to spell the word criminal? It is so embedded in your club system and in your fan base that you just throw it whimsically. Criminal. See your mouth like criminal. You know, who is the person facing charges and who is the person that they're going to relegate very soon? They are going to collect all your trophies. They are going to collect all your EPL. Come January, you are sitting down here. Everywhere Pep has been, every club Pep has, when he was at Barcelona, there was something there. They mentioned there must be something. Pep left there, went to Germany. There's always some story surrounding him. Everywhere he goes, if it is not him and his brother doing underground deals with another club in Spain and moving players up and down between you and City and making his brother CEO and collecting back bribes, you think that you think we don't see all of this? Then you come here and you want to come and project your criminality on other clubs that are trying to rebuild themselves and grow the right way and play and win and turn around and say, oh, you know what? I won without cheating. Liverpool can say that. Arsenal can say that. Chelsea can say that. Man U can say that. You cannot sit here and say that your winnings, everything that you have won, you cannot sit here and boldly say it that you won it fair and square. Because why? I can talk about what happened with Pep in Barcelona. I can bring up those topics too. I can talk about all the different rumors that happened when he was in Germany. We can talk about the ones happening at Man City now. We know why he's saying he wants to leave next year, because he knows come January, once they slap him and the whole team and the whole club with the charges, he knows what's going to happen to his legacy. So don't sit here and use the word criminal. Don't ever use the word criminal again. Let that word, remove it from your vocabulary, Hamza. Do not use the word criminal until they find you innocent, which is not going to happen. If they find you innocent, come back on this stream. I will come out. I will wear a City jersey and apologize to you. I know you're going down.
That is crazy. Man.
I'm telling you this. I know you're going down.
1 second. Let me just say about this Arteta thing first. You keep coming back to the
you should never you with your 115 fans and 115 charges that is following you for the next 100. Look, the next 115 days. Your trial start is 115 days to January. Calculate. 115 more days, you are finished. 90 days for them to talk. They will give you the first 15 days of January so that we come back for the new year. Everybody's happy. Maybe after you beat one team 4-0, maybe it will be
okay, you finish your 1-1-5.
Once you beat them 4-0, they'll announce your case.
Thing that you haven't seen. 1 second. So how can I respect a team that's not won in 20 years? Really, wallahi, this is shameful. How come we respect a team that's not won in 2 decades? People were born. Yeah, people went to primary, nursery. Mom was making lunch boxes for them. They went to primary. They went to high school. They graduated from uni. They went to work. They were employed. They are paying the student loan, and they've not watched Arsenal win the league. We have seen Google come
I'm just explaining my life, bro. You know what I mean?
People are using phones like this when Arsenal won the league. Hello.
Again, you're lying. Again,
were
you're lying
sucking
again.
it up.
Hamza,
Only
Hamza,
experience,
again, you're lying.
People used to go
Again,
game
you're
box.
lying.
People
Again,
used to
Hamza
go
is
game
lying.
boxes.
You see,
And
this
that-
is the part that I can't stand. When you start to lie,
Remember,
when you start to lie, right, it just makes it hard.
These guys.
Narrow it down to what you want to say. You can say we haven't won the EPL in 20 years, not that we haven't won in 20 years.
They will never
Not
win
that
the
we
league.
haven't won any trophies in 20 years. Just because we haven't won the EPL you can point at for 20 years. Don't generalize the whole thing and say, how can you talk about a club that hasn't won in 20 years? This is how disingenuous you are, and you lie because you are criminals. I've been saying this thing throughout the whole stream. You can never ever say the truth the way the truth has to be said. Right? And in
People
those
used to
hold on.
you know
And in
how
those 20
people
years,
used to be
okay,
like,
fine. I agree
people
with
used to
you.
use something
How can
called
you
high
listen?
five.
How can you respect the club that has not
Vivo,
won in 20
Vivo.
years? How
Vivo
can you
came
not
and
catch up?
went.
How can
High
you not
five
catch
came
up
and
to the
went.
club that has won in
Yeah.
20 that hasn't won in
Facebook
20
came and
years?
went.
I still
Twitter's
have more
going on.
trophies, more EPLs than you. You had 20 years
TikTok is
to
on.
win and catch up to me.
Arsenal still not winning
You
the
had
league.
20 years. How have you not been
The
able to do
world
it?
is moving
How
on.
can I
Arsenal will win
respect
the
you
league. How can
as
I
a
believe
club
this?
when I've literally not won in 20 years and you've not been able to
No,
catch up to
in
me?
my lifetime,
You've
Arsenal
not been
will
able to
not
catch
win
up to
the
me.
league.
I've been
Arsenal will not
sitting
win
there
the
with my 13 trophies waiting for you to catch up, and you still can't catch up. I gave
And
you
then-
20 years to catch up, and look at you. You're about to strip you of the 4 or 5 that you have because you did it criminally again. I gave you 13 years to catch
All
up,
the
and
doctors for
yet
this
you could
time.
not.
They ain't
And
win
they're
the league
about to
for 20 years.
strip you of it. Eh? They're about to strip you
This
of
is
it
what happens.
because you're
Look-
criminals. Eh?
Look how you
You are
react.
here making noise.
This is
In
what happens
20
when you don't
years,
win the
okay,
league.
in 20 years, I haven't won. Why didn't you catch up to my 13 trophies in 20 years? Why didn't you catch up? I'm waiting for you now. You should have won multiple and caught up and be like, I have 14 now, Dayo. Shut up and sit down. But you cannot
saw-
because even the ones you won,
I
you
saw-
won them. The ones you won them criminally.
I saw this team.
So what are we talking about
Sam,
here?
let me tell you, this is the story.
My friend,
Last thing, Sam. I saw them. I
After
told you
Hamza,
before.
we reach super chats and then
Last
end
one.
this. Go ahead.
I saw them, Sam. I've seen this. You know the bottlers in this country. Wallahi, if you ask anyone, what's the biggest bottle job in this country? Wallahi, ask anyone in Europe. Name me a bottle club. If Arsenal does not come attack from anyone's words, I'll be shocked.
There you are.
Guys, if I say bottlers, which football club comes in mind? Wallahi, bottlers.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Are we serious? You think about Tottenham Hotspur about bottlers?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
the word bottlers
The
came
North
from
London
Arsenal.
bottle jobs, man. The North London bottle jobs. Arsenal.
Bottle
Tottenham.
jobs is Arsenal. Well, I ever know
North
bottle
London bottle
jobs.
jobs.
so
Arsenal,
you with your
Everyone
Russian
knows
drug money, you want to come Russian drug money, you want to come here and be talking. You Chelsea,
When
because
it's
your
going,
fellow
when it's
because your
going.
fellow because your
When
fellow
it's going,
criminal
boys.
because your
When
fellow
it's
criminal
going.
blue
When it's
brother
going.
up there, your fellow criminal blue brother up here.
Shake my hand, shake
Eh?
my hand, Hamza. Shake my hand,
This
Hamza.
your
Shake my
fellow
hand.
Listen,
criminal blue brother up
Hey,
here is talking
Hamza, shake my
nonsense.
hand, bro.
You
Shake my hand, bro.
are
That's
making
what-
noise.
that's what I'm talking about,
You
man.
two are
Hamza,
making noise.
Hamza, thank you, bro.
You have just started. Todd
Listen,
Bowley is about to
you know-
finish your own club.
let me
You're
tell
about
you
to be stripped of all your
Let me tell
trophies.
you,
Sorry, man.
I
one
feel
second.
bad for the both of you.
Okay, guys, this is going
Ahmed,
around in
Ahmed,
circles.
I'll never
Khalas,
forget
Dayo
this. Yeah, I'll
admitted
never forget
Hamza
what they
when you were
said,
on the
yeah,
phone
about
call.
when they said
When you were
yeah,
on the phone
no,
call.
one more, because he interrupted
Dayo,
me.
can you let him go?
I'll never
please?
forget
Then-
one thing is I'll never forget Arsenal. The Arsenal fans say to me, "Oh, you know, Chelsea never used to be a big club because Broman." Wallahi, I looked at them and said, "Wallahi," I looked at them. I told you criminals. I saw Chelsea rattle Real Madrid. Wallahi, in the Super
Let
Cup.
them know, Hamza. Let them know,
Wallahi,
Hamza,
I
bro.
saw Chelsea. Wallahi, Luis
Let
Figo.
them know about my
Wallahi,
history. They
Luis-
don't know about my history like
Let
that,
me-
fam.
so Wallahi,
What
Sam, I watched
history,
like
fam?
Luis Figo get
Sam,
Rivaldo,
please.
Patrick
1 in 30
Kluivert,
years, that's all.
Philip
Please.
Poku. Wallahi, got rattled
1 in 55
3-1.
years for you.
3-1
That's shame.
with Chelsea.
Hey, but that's
Wallahi,
old history. This new history.
Sam, I saw one
Yeah.
second.
You
Sam,
want to pick and
last,
choose
Sam,
history.
1 second. Last one.
I've never understood.
Sam.
I've never understood a Manchester
one
City
second,
club
one
that
second,
took
let me
49 years to win their
One
first
second.
EPL.
Sam.
49 years,
Let me
50
Finish,
years,
Dayo, we can end it. Let him
Let
finish.
me
50
finish.
years, and then
Finish.
55 for you, Chelsea, and you want to make noise about 20 years.
Right, lock it
I've
up, lock
never
it up.
understood clubs like you, who it took you half a decade. I'm sorry, half a century. Half a century. Do you know what happened in 50 years? World War II happened. Hiroshima
You know what
happened.
happened?
The world,
You know what
listen,
happened in 20
because,
years?
listen.
You know
In
what happens
50,
in 20
in
years?
50 and 55 years, what are you
Guys,
talking about? Look
20
at you
years,
guys.
Dayo.
I'm
Look what
sitting
happened
down here
in
and
20 years.
I'm
We've
listening
had
to you.
no
In 20 years, in
that
20
happened in 20 years.
it
Have
took you
shame, Dayo.
49 and it
Have
took you
shame,
55
bro.
years.
Have
Eh?
shame, Dayo.
And he had
Have
to
shame,
take a criminal
Have
from
shame,
Russia
shame.
to come and bail you out. A criminal from
Sam,
Russia. And
Brother,
then now he's
you
also
are trying
taking
to
you.
use
He's now taking you, your
assistant to
criminal
bail you out
owners
too.
who have
What
used
are you talking
115 charges to win, to bail you out as well. Look at you. Look at you. Look at the nonsense. Look at the noise you're
Have
making.
shame, man. Have
No
shame.
wonder you're both blue.
See,
No
interrupt-
wonder you're
both
on that note,
So
guys,
no, he interrupted me. I was saying the last thing.
No
Wallahi,
wonder
the
you're
last
both blue.
The last thing I was gonna
Criminals.
say, I was gonna
Yes.
say, Hussam, This is the greatest one, wallahi, and this is a true story. I witnessed. I'll never forget this. Chelsea, Hertha Berlin, AC Milan, and Galatasaray being put in a group. AC Milan had George Weah, Maldini, Costa Curta, Sonomi Boba. They were great in George Bierhoff. Chelsea sent George Weah and the Maldini, bottom of that group. Hertha Berlin finished second, and they were a great team. Galatasaray got sent to Europa League because Chelsea finished top. That Galatasaray team, wallahi, everyone said, Galatasaray is scary. They welcomed Chelsea, wallahi, Sam, in the stadium, wallahi, banners, welcome to hell. Chelsea, wallahi, slapped them 5-0. That Galatasaray team went to Europa League, met these bottle jobs in Europa League and thumped them in the final. Chelsea were a big. Don't ever talk to Chelsea, wallahi, Europe. Wallahi, I respect Chelsea. They gave me the first trust. They taught me the ways. Hamza, you don't need heritage. Come here. And I learned my ways. I said, that's the account. If Chelsea can
and they taught you the criminality too now. They taught you the criminality too now. They taught you the ways and the criminality. Hence why we are where we are at today.
This will go on forever. Let me just read these super chats before we let the people go. If Arsenal against odds went out there and beat that team at home, by the way, down to 10 men, we'd sit up and take them seriously. They don't have it. Weak is what Jack says. I'll be honest with you. I've seen Liverpool. I've seen City beat teams with 10 men. That's why I think the 10-man thing alone is not an excuse. They could have still won that. And funnily enough, actually, even in the game itself, Saka could have taken the chance. Havertz could have taken the chance. So they could have won it at the end, but they just weren't clinical enough in front of goal. I understand your logic, Jack. Like, I actually get where you're coming from. Big up to you. Yo, boys, Arsenal fan here. Arteta is not going anywhere. You guys can cry from now till 2030. Arteta is here to stay. Brighton spent 250 million already. And then he comes back and says, Dayo, F what you think. The Spanish should F their feelings. Arteta is going nowhere. Screw Hamza ball head thoughts. Arteta is a legend.
Wow. Arteta legend. That's a big word.
A legend.
That's a big word.
This is the Champions League.
Chike is upset, and I can understand. I can understand where Chike is coming from with how he feels. And it's the same thing.
That's how it's pronounced, Chike. I've been calling him Chike the whole time.
Yeah, he spells it Chike, but the way I believe it's Chike. I'm sure it's Chike. This
Chike.
Yeah,
big up Chike.
Yeah, but like I said, I think
you know what's funny about that? This is a Chelsea fan. He's saying, not gonna lie, Arteta was a baller when he was playing. BMW is a Chelsea fan.
How is he a baller?
This is a Chelsea fan.
Look, see, I won't even discuss. I won't even discuss Arteta as a player, because for you to bring that up as a reason to diss him and his managerial experience in last one is just shallow. It is just shallow. It means you have nothing. Do you understand? If you had something tangible to say about him as regards to what he's doing and where he's going, you will speak about it. To go and bring his playing days and say when he played for PLZ, he played with Dr. Yobo, so that makes him a bad manager. All of that makes no sense. That for me just tells me that you cannot stay in the pocket of the argument. That is exactly how your club behaved when they asked them comply. They said they will not comply. They decided to do something else. Is why you are doing the exact same thing with Arteta's story. Talking about Arteta when he played, when he left Barcelona. So he left Barcelona, went to PSG. So damn what? Eric Ten Hag
will leave the Premier League with more trophies than Arteta, is what Jack says. All this could be true, dependent on the season, to be honest with you.
Depending on how the season goes.
Big up to you, Jack. Arsenal fans making excuses for their failures is what DJ Madrid says.
Nobody made any excuse here. Nobody, I have not made any excuse for any failure. What did I say? The first thing out of my mouth.
The fact that Dayo answered the question from the start. Yes, Arteta need to win the league. He just said the first person.
People like to do
3 GTA games have come out.
3 GTA games have come out since Arsenal won the league. Yes, now I remember that
the third one.
I don't know. I think maybe GTA 5. I don't know.
GTA 5
came out a decade ago.
3 GTA games have come out.
You've got
came out 2014, bro. It came out 2014. GTA 5.
Oh my god, it's actually 4 GTA games. There's the one with the guy that goes bowling.
No, it's only 2 GTA 3 came out. GTA 4's come out. GTA 5 came out as well.
San Andreas.
San Andreas, when did that come out? Does that come out not 04, 05?
San Andreas was before when? Okay, let me check. When did GTA San Andreas come out? Oh, October 26, 2004. So factually, it was after they won the league, not before. So you got San Andreas. You got this one, GTA V. You got the one with Roman in it, the guy that go bowling. And then wasn't there a GTA Lincoln City, I swear, or some shit? It's 4,
No,
actually.
no. I
The
think
rate,
it's-
the rate
God.
at which they are releasing GTA, it doesn't matter to me. I don't know
That's
what I don't know how important that is in the grand scheme of things of the world. A whole country like Japan had to build itself from scratch from World War II before you were able to win your first EPL ever. Hamza, you were in Division 2 at the time,
all right.
and you Chelsea the same thing. 50 years.
Okay, so
55 years to be
basically,
quiet.
here I'm checking it. 2004 was San Andreas. Okay.
Yes, it's
2006.
4 and 5.
Liberty City came out in 2006, so that's 2. GTA IV came out in 2008, so that's 3. You've got GTA 5 10 years ago, so that's 4. See, I told you I fucking knew it.
It's 4
told you
GTAs,
so.
yeah. I thought it was
4
5.
GTAs, even worse. There you are. Why don't you catch up to my 15 Champions League then? You talk. Yeah, but that's not his logic. He's saying Hamza has been winning Premier Leagues and he didn't catch up to Dayo. That's the difference.
Who
Big
brought
up to Matthew.
Who brought in Madrid? Somebody. But thank you for the super chat. You should have done
You
like
can't
$50.
talk to Madrid. Yo. Don't
No,
talk to Madrid.
let me finish. Let me Hamza, be
Yeah.
quiet.
You're
You're a
not allowed.
criminal. Criminals are not allowed to
Customers
speak. Criminals are not allowed to
You're not
speak.
allowed
Calm
to
down,
talk to
calm down.
Madrid. Also, you're not allowed to talk to
Madrid.
Madrid.
I was
So let
talking
me
to
talk.
City. I don't need you in this conversation.
Exactly.
You are in your own league.
Apologize.
You are in your own league.
Apologize.
Why should I apologize for what? To who?
Don't-
To
Respect
where?
Madrid.
To
Respect
where?
Madrid.
For what? Apologize
Respect
to
Madrid,
who?
you fraud.
What am I apologizing for?
Respect Madrid.
I want you.
Respect
You
Real Madrid.
apologize to me. Why
I
would I
respect
apologize
Madrid.
to you,
I
my
respect
friend?
Madrid. You have to respect Madrid.
You have to respect Madrid now. I
respect
listen. Madrid came to your home and beat you. Ask Madrid
I respect Madrid.
when
you
I face all the times I face Madrid.
I have to leave
All
now.
the times I face
Sorry.
Madrid. Ask them what has happened
Yeah.
to them. All the times Arsenal has faced Madrid. Ask them what has
Sorry.
happened. When you face Madrid, what happened to you? If you want to talk about respecting
Put it
Madrid,
on big
go-
screen.
every
Go-
single
go
time
screen. Go
Arsenal
bother
has
about
played
Madrid.
Madrid, what has happened? What is our head-to-head count? Arsenal, Madrid head-to-head count, City and Madrid head-to-head count. Go and do it. Google it. Google it, Hamza, because you
How
want to start
dare you
talking.
talk to Madrid?
You want to start
How
talking.
dare you talk to
I may
Madrid?
not have won UCL like them, but when they played
How
me
dare
one-on-one,
you talk to
I am
Madrid?
saying head-to-head, Hamza, head-to-head. You
had
head-to-head,
10-2
you
against
head-to-head with
Salah.
you head-to-head with Madrid. They whooped you.
Have
Yeah?
respect and
They
shame.
whooped you.
Midnight,
I have 2 wins and a draw, so be quiet.
I
Yeah?
apologize, Fiorentino Perez. We will take him to the hospital.
Hold
We will
that.
take him to the hospital.
Hold that. When Arsenal went
Hamza
head-to-head,
King has
yeah.
destroyed Dayo. Bottle jobs is what Quert
Oh,
says. Fair
Quest,
enough.
thank you for the 199. That'll buy us a bottle of water too. Since it's a bottle job, I'll drink that water happily.
Final super chat before we end it here. He said, big up to Chike, right? Chike, who says Arteta played with Ronaldinho and JJ Okocha, an ex-Chelsea damn coach. Screw your feelings, Hamza. He's way better than KDB. Mikel Arteta is a classic legend. Oh.
And Brambo played against Ronaldo and pocketed R9.
Oh my God.
And Titus Brambo pocketed R9 in a game. What does that mean? It means nothing.
I love you guys.
Move
man.
on.
I
Move
love you
on.
guys. Big up to you, Chike. Anyway, listen, big up to Chike, big up to Quert, big up to Matthew, DJ, Jack, big up to you, Jackalad, BMW, Redline Taranga, Denishan, Denzel, Raman, Matthew, and Mito. Big up every single super chatter. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. This has been another episode of Ahwa. Tomorrow we're going to be back, inshallah, at 8 p.m. UK time with a Liverpool stream. Ryan will be coming on if he doesn't bottle it. So I've got a whole bunch of Liverpool content
And there's,
creators.
there's Titus Brambo versus R9. And if
Okay,
Ipswich Town beat Inter Milan
let's not
1-0.
go there. Hamza, I want to end the
Ipswich
stream.
Town
This
beat
stream,
Inter Milan 1-0.
this stream is going to take you to the bridge. So we are going to be redirecting to Ahmed's channel. Inshallah, he's going live with Jacob now. So how can we piss off a Chelsea and the Spurs fan together?
Oh, I've got an idea.
London is red. That's the best way to piss them both off together. So I want every single one of you. I will be in that chat as well. Spam this in Ahmed's chat. London is red. That way, the Spurs fan is upset and the Chelsea fan is upset. So it's perfect. I will be spamming this in that chat as well. Love you all. Thank you guys so much for all the love you've always shown us. Continue to entertain you throughout the international break, inshallah. Peace out.